All right, welcome everybody to another episode of the Watch Along stream. It feels like forever since we've done one. I apologize for that. It's just been our work and promoting the book has been a little nuts, but we're back here for a very special episode a little earlier than usual. Tonight, we're watching along with the Snyder Cut. We're not gonna blob on too long. We got a 4 hour movie to watch.
Oh, it's 4 hours?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I hope everybody had their piss break already and got their snacks or whatever they need. They got their comfy chair. We're in for a treat tonight. As always, I'm your host, Edwin Acevedo. I'm here with the crew. We got an all-star panel. We got Beacon in the house.
Hey.
We got Sim.
What's up?
We got Passion for Drawing.
Hey.
And I hope we have Mark with a working microphone.
Howdy.
I guess we're still working on that. So yeah, normally we like to blab on and give our takes, but we're gonna give you our takes as we go. We got 4 hours. Please invite your friends. Tell everybody we're here hanging out, watching the Snyder Cut. Sim, are you ready?
Yep. Give me a sec.
All right. Let's get this bad boy.
So, 3,
2,
1, go.
And here we go, folks.
Max Original.
Max Originals, right.
And then just fair warning, we'll be giving people timestamps, but we probably won't be talking as much during the movie.
Yeah. I have not seen this. I saw the clips of the originals, so of crappy ones on. I did not go out to see it. I didn't, because Batman v Superman was so bad.
Oh, the extended edition is way better.
Yeah.
Like that extra 35 minutes, dude, changes the movie.
Yeah, but the whole thing with Martha, that's so stupid.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
hey. There's been way more stupid things done in movie, like, let's turn the time back by spinning the planet.
Now, I heard this movie could be an hour shorter if they actually didn't have a bunch of slow motion parts in it. That's what I heard. Like if you just speed up the movie. That's the meme. I'd rate her at the bottom of Lois Lane's. I didn't think she was very good, Lois Lane.
No, she wasn't good, but in this one she kind of redeems herself. She kind of matured. She kind of matured a bit.
All right, so is this all new footage?
No, it's technically it starts right after Batman v Superman. That's the conclusion of v Superman, and that's the scream that got heard around the world.
But was this scene in the original film?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, Batman's looking a little fat there.
No, it's the same scene.
Oh, okay. He's looking a little chunky.
It's just being overly critical.
And I think
Batman should be in shape. How's that a critique?
I didn't say you did a critique. I said you were being overly critical.
So he's looking a little fat too.
How about now? Am I on?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
You're alive,
Jesus
Mark.
Christ.
Welcome to the show, brother.
So,
Thanks, man.
right on time
Thanks,
to
man.
say booyah.
Damn. What timestamp are we on? I'm so focused on
3 minutes 7.
3 minutes. All right, I'm way behind. Now
You
I'm
can
way
jump on the
ahead.
Discord and you'll be right where we are if you want.
Oh, I got it downloaded.
Okay. So right now, 3 minutes 22 seconds.
There's a piece of paper flying through the air.
Yep.
Yep. Still in the credits.
Okay. I think I'm my bad. I'm at 137.
Now
I'm
we're-
sorry, 338.
Well,
That looks
335 now.
horrible. Wait a minute, that looks terrible.
It was also part of the other movie. It was in the extended edition. It was
Yeah.
one of the extra scene at the end.
That looks bad. That Lex Luthor in the pond looks terrible.
There are going to be some moments where the CGI isn't totally complete.
Mhm.
I think that they just didn't have the money to totally render it.
Yeah, but that was also an extra scene. It was after credit, if I remember, in extended cut.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to see from Batman versus Superman too. Just little things. And there's going to be a lot of deleted scenes that you'll see too that they bring in. Like the Volko scene, I think, is totally... that was an outtake. I don't remember. It's been a little while, but yeah.
Oh,
So
hey,
you
isn't
already
that the
watched
woman who beat up
Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, this is the scene where she shits in the water.
That's right after that's right after she cut his finger off.
I was just about to say, you know, that crazy bitch tried to cut his finger off.
Did you hear about the spinoff for this? It's called Big Mama's Box.
Is that going to be another Martin Lawrence movie, or is that going to be Amber Heard?
Yeah, he needs money. So we're going to all the mother boxes that are being held throughout the world.
Right.
Yeah, because the death of Superman and Yellow just reactivated them because they were waiting for him to be gone, because it was the only thing to get stopped them.
But weren't they on the planet for like centuries?
That's the thing.
Millennia.
Why now?
But that's the thing they're gonna explain. Before they tried to come and they got
Oh,
defeated.
okay. All right.
Remember that big battle scene they used to show in trailers?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this scene is so much better. Like I liked it in the movie, but it's 10 times better.
Dude, I love the way that
Oh.
she's there. She's walking like fearless, but she has the shakes, dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
And the thing is, like, I mean, this thing just did no justice to like this scene. Like,
Nope.
the Amazons are so badass, and like this whole thing is. I don't know how this got cut, man.
I know, but dude, it's oh yeah.
Yeah,
Especially when
before,
Steppenwolf shows up, dude. I'm like, holy fucking crap.
Okay, stop ruining.
you know, I'm sorry. The Wonder Woman has actually, I think, been one of the most consistently good things that I've liked until 1984 or the 84 movie. She's pretty badass in this. She was badass in Batman versus Superman, and her movie was pretty fantastic too. It just kind of sucks that they kind of ruined it with 84.
That's because they had competent directors and writers handling the character.
I thought the Wonder Woman was okay, but dude, they should have told the actual story of Wonder Woman instead of retelling Captain America's story.
Yeah, they didn't really get into the whole Zeus thing, did they?
They didn't get into the Zeus thing. She was supposed to be the ambassador to try to open a negotiation. You know, that type of thing.
That
Hey,
said, I do like the shining star in like a sea of like gray and mud. You know, I really like that scene. I thought it was a really powerful scene with her on the battlefield.
I've been watching that Lois and Superman show. It's actually
Oh
pretty
God,
good.
really?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, that's because you like this.
Yep. I don't like one WBO or those type of the Flash show. So
Well,
that's why
this show they actually gave it a budget.
they have a budget, but still a soap opera.
Well, I mean, it's
Is it
television.
better than the Dean Cain show,
Oh yeah.
Lois and Clark?
Like I like Smallville. I like that show.
I
Smallville
don't-
was okay. I didn't really watch it religiously.
Save me.
What I thought was the most interesting thing that came out of Smallville was that crazy chick who joined that cult where they were branding chicks.
That is so Jesus Christ. That
was so
that is the
bizarre.
weirdest story in the history of anything.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that one. That
Dude.
is.
Let me tell you one thing about the new show of Superman. Lois and Clark have two kids. One of them has superpowers. The other one doesn't. No one's jealous. So it's technically the Thor and Loki story.
Okay.
And
Well,
Superman's not a good dad.
they don't know that yet.
They're not good parents.
I mean, if you watch the show, you don't know that yet. Well, I find it interesting, like what kind of dad would Superman be, and he's being a pretty shitty dad in it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
hits
Phil
home.
in the comments. What's up, Phil?
No, Hills, they comics in the house.
So
So we're in. Where are we at now?
we're in the cold there.
Oh, okay. Like
Probably
Norway
probably
or some
somewhere
shit.
like no further than Norway. Probably.
It's probably. I think it's Iceland. It's supposed the symbol that they have on the arches is called the symbol of awe. It's
Right,
a
we're
Viking
starting
symbol.
part 1. Don't count on it.
Yeah, you can tell just from that's like a Viking symbol. So the people in Iceland still have a lot of those.
Could be Finland. Could be Norway. Norway's Norse.
It could be.
Well, it's
But-
a place that's close to the ocean, and that's the only way you can go into that place. And now they can't have food because it's ice. So it's that type of place, very close to the water, and
I
they have
think-
no access because the other way it's the mountain, and they can't climb it.
Yeah, this scene is again. It's so much better. Like
Yep.
the first in the original, it's cut to pieces. It makes Batman's doing funny faces for no reason at all in the middle of like him asking for help. It's just they very Avengers it up. This is played a lot more.
I
It
like
still
the
has
fact,
a little bit of humor, but it's still played more straightforward. And it also shows Batman isn't a dumbass.
Like there's some tact to it. Yeah, I actually like this a lot more than I think I like the first Avengers movie. To be honest,
it is better.
I think just quality wise it's better, but
Yep.
storyline wise it especially is better.
I like the first Avengers. One of the best superhero movies ever made.
I think
Yeah.
it's a good movie, but
I think that this one's better.
I did like this a lot better.
You're all DC simps.
And actually, my favorite superhero
Looking like a true
adaptation.
Marvel simp.
I'm neither. I don't.
My favorite superhero movie adaptation is probably Spider-Man 2, like the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2. I
My
think
number
that's the
one
best one.
is The Incredibles. That's the best superhero movie. It is. It's the best
It's a good
Fantastic
movie.
Four movie ever made.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point.
It's
yeah.
the best family superhero. Like it's like the best Fantastic Four movie you could ever have.
Most of us, I think, except for Passion, have watched it, Phil.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
watched it. Are they gonna kiss?
The beards might get tangled.
Keep your fantasies to yourself, Passion.
And Batman shows a superpower.
Money.
Aquaman buckles. That's a pretty impressive show of power. My
He
wife.
picked him up by one hand.
My wife hates this Aquaman so much. She
He was
likes that like Super Friends Aquaman with blonde hair that's like a crew cut. That's what she likes. And she was so
Yeah.
mad when they cast this guy.
He's definitely a better fit for like Lobo or something, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'd make a good Lobo, actually.
He was supposed to be Lobo when Guy Ritchie was making the movie, but then it got canceled. That's when he
Yeah.
signed up for this.
I'd watch the shit out of that movie. That'd be really
The Lobo
good.
movie was supposed to be right after Conan.
All right, Phil's gonna steal the Snyder Cut. How dare you, Phil? That's shameless.
He just joined the Discord to watch it.
All right, I will say this stuff right here with the singing and stuff that definitely could have been cut out.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
that was
That's completely weird.
Yeah, but like
it
I
goes
said,
a little long.
there's there has to be a reason why she's there. Either she's the family of somebody, right? Or she's gonna be playing a really bad role in the Aquaman thing.
Yeah, it
She
could have been
looks
set up for
psychotic.
something else, but it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't even play with this.
Feels
this,
off.
This
Yeah.
gets really weird. I'm thinking. So right when it starts, I'm thinking, all right, this is pretty cool, and then like it gets into the singing part, and I'm like, yeah, all right. Let's hope this is the low point of the movie.
It drags too long, and that's the only bad part in the movie.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like I don't even mind like if they just start singing as he goes away, that'd be fine. Like Batman walks away, that's fine. Like like a minute. This whole extra lingering on the girl and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like I don't like it. I wanted to know if I was asked Zach anything, I'd be like, "What was the deal with this with the singing girls?" Like,
I didn't really like
don't
the
care about
smelling.
anything else. Like I would ask you, but this is just weird. Like it's just
I
it feels
I
like
thought
there's something else there.
I
It
thought
is
she was
weird.
like me. I thought she was like maybe the daughter or the friend of the daughter or something.
Well,
Yeah,
the
like,
thing that made
it gives
this
you that
so
vibe.
weird was that like they're singing, right? And it's really weird and it's long. But what really made it weird was like she smells his shirt. And
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck are you doing, lady? Like,
It still smells like him.
yeah, like calm down. It's just I mean, he's a superhero. I guess that's
smells
cool,
like
but
alcohol and cigarettes. My favorite.
yeah, it can't smell
She-
good. Alcohol,
is-
cigarettes, and fish.
She is grade A horned.
It's
She's
Martha.
ready.
It's the person who shares the same mom name than Bruce is.
How do you know that name?
Ugh.
Oh, he doesn't do the. He's got like the voice changer thing. I forget sometimes that he's not Bale. Why are you trying to kill me?
Even though you know my secret identity, I'm still gonna talk like this.
That drove me nuts when he was doing that to her in the first movie. He did it in the second one too. It's like she knows who
Third
you
one,
are,
too.
dude.
Catwoman, they have a conversation. Catwoman knows who he is.
Bruce, you know you can chill, right? You're gonna ruin your throat talking like that. But I worked on it really hard. Can't just stop.
It's the best way he could hide his accent.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Probably.
I will say I liked him as Alfred. I thought that was a cool twist on the character. You know, he's not like the, you know.
And that's what I was
I
telling
apologize for that.
me and my bro were saying, like, he plays the role well, he just doesn't fit the part of Alfred that we know. But he
Yeah,
plays
he
the
doesn't-
role well. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have like the, you know, the horseshoe balding kind of thing. Doesn't wear like the, you know, the tuxedo. But I thought it was pretty cool for this Batman.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
love the, like, let's not spoil it too much, but let's by, you know, developing on it. But the tea joke.
I don't remember the tea joke.
Oh no, okay. Oh, and there's some people
I'm
that
gonna
brought
have
up
to wait for that
something
one.
that I haven't noticed. That supposedly we see like there's a moment where Lois is depressed in a room, and we supposedly see pregnancy test.
Yes. Yeah, it's in her nightstand, I think.
Oh yeah, huh.
Yeah. I saw that. I was pointing that out. I was like, oh shit, are they going to bring John into this? But I heard a rumor. I don't know whether or not it's true, but apparently Zack Snyder was going to kill Batman in a future movie, and he was going to have Superman's son replace Batman.
Oh yeah.
He was going to be named Bruce Kent, and he was going to replace Batman.
Oh
And
my
it's like,
God.
okay, maybe Snyder's not an idea guy. Maybe we can walk some of these back. This is a
Yeah,
great
maybe-
maybe it was going to be
wrong.
one of those
a lot of people
flashpoint
think
things.
like Zach has a lot of like ideas, even for like Man of Steel and stuff. Like he just throws stuff that he thought about doing. Like I think people sometimes like get confused. Like, you know, this is stuff that he's just kind of like spitballing. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
nothing that he's got. Like all these scripts have gone through changes. Like this Justice League is not like his original vision for the Justice League. Like
Yeah.
so when Zach talks, he's just kind of just talking. Like he's, you know, like people always think like, oh, he was gonna do this and that. Like he's just an idea, brother. No, like Zach's got tons of ideas that never got into the movies that you never saw. He probably
Yeah,
had
like,
an idea for the weird singing chicks there that never came through. You know,
Yeah, like,
It's
like
don't
remember,
don't take it like personal. Like this was gonna happen. He's just,
yeah, like the
was
Ryan
just
Reynolds
talking.
coming back. Remember that one?
he throws all sorts of ideas. He had like an idea for Jon Stewart. Like he has
To be
ideas
fair.
for stuff. It doesn't mean like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, also,
be
not
fair-
all his ideas are that good either.
The more time passes,
Yeah, but you're a
the
Snyder
more I
hater.
like Man of Steel.
No, I don't hate him. I think he's very hot and cold. I think he'll do like I like Man of Steel, but I thought Batman versus Superman was terrible.
Did you see the extended edition, or you just
I
saw
don't,
the
I
regular
don't.
one?
I don't. It doesn't matter. It's just.
It does.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
like
does
this
the ending
movie, dude.
change where they're like Martha. Is that different?
No.
Okay, then it still sucks.
But then, if that's the only thing that makes a movie suck to you, then you know maybe the problem is you.
No, the plot was dumb, dude. The whole plot was dumb.
I thought that it was too much of a hodgepodge of two solid stories. You know,
Whoa.
yeah, this
Yeah,
is
Again,
pretty
another
awesome.
scene that got butchered. completely.
But
Well,
you
we
know,
need to make it PG-13. You know.
No, but even just like they cut out all the dramatic parts.
yeah, like the dramatic part, even the fight, dude. The main fight with Wonder Woman, it's nothing.
I can see why they cut this scene.
Are these guys in the comics? I don't remember them ever actually. Like, I don't remember this group of people ever being in the comic books.
I think they were.
I mean, they could have been like it could have been like a
To be
some
fair,
random issue or something, but
I paid more attention to Marvel. I was more on the Marvel side of things, so I might be a little lacking in that.
yeah.
But I don't know. It was just something that, like, I was sitting and thinking about it. Like, who are these guys? You know, like, they want to bring back. Well, I won't say it because I don't want to ruin anything. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool group. They could have been a pretty cool storyline in, you know, some other movie. I don't know why they didn't just shoot him there. It's like, yeah, there's kids
They're
in
just
there.
saying it. Yeah.
Well, they shoot the
But-
one guy. The rest of them will shoot the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
He's not alone. They just shot a whole bunch of people.
This is why I'm not, you know, in a SWAT team, you know,
Uh huh.
because they're like, hey, there's a guy, pop. Oh, crap. I killed all those kids.
Fuck those kids. They had a good run.
Let me guess. Wonder Woman's coming up.
I don't know why you'd think that. I mean, it's only like, you know, Greek music or whatever.
Yeah. It's like.
I have no idea. I don't know what this shit sounds like.
Remember when everybody was like, "That's the ta-na-na-na-na-na," that everybody was like, "That's the Wonder Woman song." It's actually the Justice League song.
I didn't know that.
If you go, that's
Oh,
the
the
Snyder Cut. The
F-bomb.
Snyder Cut theme is that. It's part of it.
You said the F bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty cool Wonder Woman thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty cool in this movie. Like,
Yep.
she's pretty bad. This whole scene actually is really good. Like, this whole
Yeah, and the
section.
other one, she's very SJW-ish mummy.
These guys are really cool bad guys too. I like the way it's just like, we're just stalling.
I was looking at him like, dude, that guy could pull a good Joker or Riddler or something.
Riddler would be good. Yeah.
So I don't understand this movie. Like bad guys in superhero movies. It's like, just do it already. Hit the switch, bro.
You already did hit the switch.
But there's like a timer on it and stuff.
Yeah. It's got to be like, do it now button.
Do it now.
Okay,
Except
but
he's on the
now,
opposite side
wait
of the
a minute.
spectrum.
now wait a minute. Wonder Woman can't dodge bullets. She's not that fast. That's why she has the gauntlets.
This woman, Wonder Woman, can.
But she's like super strong, so she doesn't really need to, right? Like, that's something that's always bugged me. Like,
But
why?
she's faster than you. She's faster than a regular human, but she's not
Yeah,
super.
they kind of
speed.
got her like the Flash here.
Faster than a speeding locomotive.
No, they got him more. They got her more like Superman.
I think she's supposed to be more like the Justice League TV show Wonder Woman, where
That blast is still going to blow up. It's going to hurt a lot of people. And you start shooting hostages. Oh, he's out. He's really evil. He would have done it. Oh, now. Okay, now he's got plenty.
I love how they're all like nobody
Right
runs
in
Yeah,
front
from
of
no,
the
them.
that's not
window.
I would have ran. Yeah.
That's actually what real people would do, actually.
Yeah.
Come on now. Ding. Well, I mean, maybe the judge could have gone full auto. Okay, how far are we into this movie?
23 minutes and 40 seconds.
I can do without the slow motion. There's a little too much.
Better
But
buckle
you
up,
gotta
brother.
see the
Get that comfy
bullets.
chair.
Gotta see those impacts.
See, that's cool right there.
Yeah, it
Where
is.
she's
pretty
just
cool.
like blocking shit. That's cool.
I love the fact that you see that she blocked one with her back and she goes, ah! She missed one.
It's just such a badass scene. Like she
Yeah.
kicks ass here, man. She
And
really does.
They cut this whole thing.
They cut the whole thing?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they butchered.
Yeah, they
this
cut all
for,
that thing, yeah.
for 30 seconds. Look, I love this. It's so messed up.
That's again, that's not Wonder Woman, but all right.
Yeah, she does
Yeah.
have that power for the last few years, dude. It's the shockwave. It's just not a like in the movie they gave her a beam in the movie that was stupid. She's supposed to have that power of a shockwave type of thing, you know, like bing.
They just took it from Black Panther, but yeah, sure. But it didn't hurt anybody behind her. All right.
It's a forward facing, obviously.
It's
Yeah, come on.
You know.
15
She
foot
can't
cone.
control it. What the fuck you talking about? She's a superhero, right? That's what makes the super in it, right?
I do
I
like
would like
the,
that just one kid got shot. That would have been.
Bastion's just like, just give me one.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, oh, I
Well,
failed.
let's not put passion in charge of any of these superhero movies. Jesus Christ.
I could have gone without this little scene where they're like, you could be
Can I be Wonder
anything.
Woman? Did they all start singing?
No, there's no more singing in this movie. Thankfully.
But it was a pretty cool scene. I did like.
Yeah,
it.
I liked that where she was blocking all the shots and stuff. That was cool.
This I felt dragged on.
Well, I love this, man. This is
I
one of my
love
favorites.
it. I fucking love that scene.
Yeah.
I thought that a lot of the action here was cool. I just thought that they could have shortened the amount of time.
Oh, you
Like I
just hate
said, I
women.
liked it. Do what?
So you just hate strong women.
Well, I mean, I didn't know we were gonna bring that up. That
Oh,
kind of
man.
handicaps my argument.
Look, man, give me a Zack Snyder Amazon's movie. I'll watch that.
I love the fuck out of it because they made the Amazonian badass, like Amazonian like 300 type instead of
Yes.
like Revlon supermodels.
Especially how awful like Wonder Woman 84 was. And you see like the comparison what Zack does with the Amazons as to compare to a Patty. It's like there's no comparison, man.
Oh,
So
it gives
I
you a
wish-
feeling of watching 300.
I wish that we would have seen the more realistic Amazons, where they cut off one tit to shoot the bows
You have that with Rose, dude.
with Rose.
My character Rose. she has
Oh
one
right,
tit.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out which character in the movie was named Rose. I'm sitting there like, oh, Rose. I don't remember Rose in this movie.
Yeah, she's back into the left over there.
Yep,
There you go.
that was before she had her cybernetic arm.
It's kind of weird. A bunch of a whole society of women aren't really about getting into a box. That's kind of weird.
No, they have something else, as you
They
can
don't
see.
like boxes.
I think they do passion. I just don't think they like this particular box because a man comes out of it,
Not just a man.
or comes in it, if you will. Or wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Comes out of it. That
It's probably because they can't. I'm not gonna say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love this armor. I
Yeah.
really really like it. It reminds me of the Shrike from the Hyperion Cantos. It's badass. Like it's just really really cool.
A lot of people hate it, but I think it's fucking great.
I think it reminds me of the Shrike. That's what it. I don't know if you
It
guys
looks
ever
like a
read that.
destroyer.
Yeah, this is such like an upgrade from like the other cut. Like his
It
face, everything
moves on its
about
own.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so much more
I
imposing.
love
The
that
dialogue is better.
Well, like I just want one chick to like show him. Oh, you said fear. Oh, I thought you meant tits. Sorry. And she's just like button her shirt back up. Like, oh crap! I didn't. It's a breastplate. I gotta. Somebody could buckle me up. I don't know. Do they have buckles? Buttons, buckles? I don't know what they do.
Love how brutal this whole thing is.
Dude, I love the fact that you see a whole bunch of them like fighting like they're like badasses and dying. It's like you see a whole bunch of them getting killed.
Yeah, that's something I did like to see. You know, we live in a world where we have all of these movies where these chicks are just the most amazing thing ever, and they can't be beaten and shit like that. But you see these chicks just get fucking
Look
wrecked.
at this shit, dude. It's just like
There's like 20 of them, and he's just like slamming them into the ground and
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's awesome because like even like
and
you
they're
get to see
going
like
at it. They're like,
they're warriors, you know.
Yeah,
Like even if like he's more powerful than them, they have no problem jumping on him and trying to like
willing to
get at him.
fucking die.
You know,
You just
like
grabbed one by the head.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that thing's awesome, man.
Should have popped it like a blueberry.
Dude, I'll say it again. That last girl with the hammer, the one with the blonde hair, she should be fucking She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see later. It's coming.
She-Hulk has to be a big muscle-bound looking
Hold
dude.
on. She's the last one on the right.
Ooh, ow, that hurt.
Yeah.
The parademons aren't done very well.
I thought they were better than the things in the Avengers. I can't even remember their names. I don't remember. There are a lot of similarities to this with the talk about that chick right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Dude, she should be She-Hulk. Dude, look at that shit.
What's that gif where the guy's like, count me scared and horny?
She's like,
No, that's cool, man. That's how you show women being heroic.
Yeah, I
Like they
couldn't agree more.
sacrifice themselves to
Yeah.
fucking. You know, he's
They're
gonna
like-
bust out of there.
they're not done,
And
dude.
they butchered this whole thing, man. Like,
Yeah, I know.
no, it drives me nuts. I cannot believe like how badly they cut this thing down to.
It's a shock because of how much Joss Whedon loves women. You know, he just
Yeah.
He
you
loves
know.
them a little too much for me.
Yeah, feminist.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, I love that this part of the scene. Like, it puts it even more further, the fact that you knew that they were all dying.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
still
Yeah, but
fighting,
she still,
dude.
like close it down. Like she might
Yeah.
like kill everybody in there.
Everybody knew this was happening. And they're all
That's what
still
warriors
fighting.
do.
Yep.
Like they just knew, you know, like it
They
was
didn't
just
have
like
that in
this
the
is the
first
end.
one.
I'm already dead. You know, that's the way they looked at it, which is just awesome. You know, you know these were women who are sacrificing themselves to save.
Here, take my box. Don't lick it.
Be careful of the gash.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just gonna stand and look. You should probably GTFO out of there.
Yeah.
She's actually paying.
Is this
all
like in like Greece somewhere, or
It's
It's Themyscira.
oh, that looks like New Zealand or something.
Probably.
That's some bad green
no,
screen
it's
there.
clearly a magical island centered
Yeah.
someplace in the Mediterranean that's veiled.
How dare you, Pastor.
That's
We can't find by any
that's
sort
completely grayed out. You know, Mediterranean's blue and beautiful, and
You know, I like the fact also they're not filled with makeup like in the other one.
It's so
Yeah,
badass.
see,
Yeah,
all those
it's
people died for nothing.
fucking awesome. I
Mhm.
just love how they come out the water. You're just like, oh shit.
Go. Ow. Huh, that's better than Thor. Ooh, I like how he punched the horse. Me Mongo.
That's a movie I haven't seen in a little while.
Whoa, that's cool.
Mhm.
I wanted to say something, but
Yes. Don't.
See, the CGI here I think is a little lacking, but again, you know, I think that
for
they
a
just
Snyder movie, yeah.
Yeah. That said, the action is still really well done, and it keeps you pretty engaged regardless.
Yeah, it's all too much green screen.
Yeah.
A
lot of blood, though,
brutality
too.
of it though, like the horses
that's
being
Glad
thrown
that
around, all
the
this
blood
stuff.
was
Man.
cut out. Yeah.
Is this all cut out of the original?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, see, that was badass.
You have it. You have a little bit of the following with the horse, but not as much action.
No, a lot of the stuff is cut out. Like all the stuff that gives it a little meaning and lets it breathe, it's all cut out. It's nowhere near as long or as good. You just hit the main points and then.
This is just a plot from the G.I. Joe cartoons, where they fight over the pieces of the satellite that Cobra wants.
And then later, after that saga's done, you can buy the satellite in the store.
Why are you shooting it? Oh.
Because it's cool.
Oh, she caught the arrow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I really like his armor, though. Every time I see that armor, I like how it's almost like it's alive. Like it moves on its own. It kind of obeys him.
And the fact that the reason this also sucks is because this makes Steppenwolf a lot more imposing when you see the full battle.
Right.
Like it gives him more, he stands out more instead of having these, because in the movie he just has these short battles with people. So he seems overpowered and
the fact that he doesn't look like Liam Neeson crossed with a shriveled testicle.
Yeah. And the fact that he's not crying about his mommy, and then he's making like weird sex jokes about like, you will love me.
That's
queen.
bad.
You will love me, queen.
It's bad CGI arrows. The arrows got longer as she pulled the bow back.
Yeah. I like that where he's like, son of a bitch. All right, I guess I'll just leave.
Hey, you just boom tubes out.
I got what I wanted.
That doesn't look too good.
Like I said, this whole scene, it's just so disappointing. Like when you see like how much is cut out, you're like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It really, this would have made him more. Even if they just cut this scene down to just a little bit, just a hair to make it, a little more, to make the movie a little shorter. But like if they would have kept a little bit more of this so that they could actually show.
Get rid of the scene where Wonder Woman massages Batman, and you can have this whole scene in the movie, right? Jesus Christ.
Well, like this part right here where she's like, oh man, it sucks that you died. It's just like, okay, we get it. It's sad. But
Amazons live on this fucking island. Jesus.
I think they could have just shaved a little bit of this and they'd have been fine. The action is what they should have kept.
She had Lucy Lawless come up like a
That actually would have been a pretty cool cameo.
Was she was an Amazon?
Yeah. Would have been great if she panned right back over to her and she's like, who's she? It's like, are you serious? What are you retarded?
Start on part 2, The Age of Heroes.
Yep. 37 minutes and 6 seconds.
Boom tube.
I thought it was always pretty cool that they put this in Chernobyl. Like, the one most desolate place on the planet. And like, he's like, let's set up a base here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
just makes sense. Yeah. I thought it was so cool. I don't think we use Chernobyl enough as a setting.
Like it takes place in Chernobyl. It's so gray.
Apparently, there's wildlife and stuff growing there now. Apparently, it's getting nice. People still live there, which I thought was weird. But yeah, I think that was the one thing that they pointed out about the difference between the Snyder Cut and Whedon. Was like Whedon wanted to show like how this affected the people who still live around Chernobyl.
First of all, that's not accurate. There wasn't a cooling tower like that in Chernobyl.
No,
I think this is just supposed to be like a place like Chernobyl, like their world's version of it.
Oh, I thought it actually was.
Gotham doesn't actually exist in our world either. None of those Metropolis. Neither does the mascara.
Was this in the original movie?
Neither does Atlantis. Neither does Mars. Martian Man.
We haven't proved that it hasn't. Atlantis could exist.
No, Atlantis is real, but
Let's just say there's not much stuff
Just
that from the original theatrical cut that's in this movie, Passion.
Because I know they filmed some new shit.
80% of the old movie was technically new shit from Whedon.
I'm just saying, I know they brought back some of the actors to film some stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole Leto
Because not
thing.
all the scenes were finished.
There is one character that they added into this that I was really excited about. I grew up with the cartoons, and I don't want to say who it is because I don't want to ruin it for anybody watching. But
Martian Manhunter.
I can neither confirm neither deny that is the character that we're talking about.
We're watching this movie.
That jet looked better than Lex Luthor in the water. Why? Okay, what place is this?
That was from it's in Metropolis. This is this is at the what do you call it? The Kryptonian craft.
Is he working?
Yeah.
Is he working?
It's SL.
Cyborg?
It's Star Labs.
No, it's isn't he working on the Terminator stuff they found?
Yes. Skynet.
Yeah, Skynet.
Superman's gonna walk in. He's gonna be like, "I have something to show you," and he like pops out a knife and cuts the fucking forearm skin off.
We're Sarah Connor.
It's people like you who create mother boxes.
Now, my question here is, why is that guy mopping a metal grate?
My wife said the same thing. I didn't even notice it.
Simple. He's acting like he's working when he's not.
There you
go. We've all done that.
He's gonna be there 8 hours, and they're all at night. He's gotta make the people believe they actually does shit.
Got out like I'm doing something, like it's tag, they got the cameras on me, so
Now he's just looking at this like, oh shit, I have to do something.
Ah, man. It's gonna take more than a mop. Oh, there's somebody still here.
And I like the fact that they tweaked the parademon in that one compared to the other one.
I would have seen the hole in the roof and the shattered concrete, and the second I heard noise, I would have just gotten the hell out of there. There would have been no way in hell. I would have walked over and been like, well, I wonder what crashed in here and is moving around.
Minimum wage ain't worth that shit.
Exactly. I'd be like, what the? Screw this. I'm calling the cops.
Maybe I should investigate this strange mantis man.
Exactly.
Whose wings flitter with a murderous glee.
Is that a 10-foot tall demon?
Give me a Wonder Woman movie with these Amazonians, and I want to watch that.
Yeah.
See, if they did a TV show on that, that would probably actually sell, but they won't. Because they don't know what they're doing.
No, they would screw it up.
Well, they tried to destroy the Joker movie, which I think is one of the best movies DC's put out. They have no idea what they're doing. They're just trying to emulate what Marvel's doing in a lot of ways, I think, now.
I haven't watched the Joker yet.
It's pretty good. I actually like it.
Like, if you take it as, like, totally separate, like, you don't put too much comic book stuff into it, it's not a bad film.
Yeah.
It actually sets up, it's a neat idea where it's just basically, you don't know, it could be another story the Joker's just telling. You don't know if it's true or not. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah. It's a good spin on it.
Yeah.
I have it, but I haven't watched it yet.
It has, I think it tried to be too much like a Scorsese film sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe from what I saw in the trailer and what I heard, it sounded more like a modern Pagliacci than a Joker movie.
That's something that they were trying to go for, I think, but I don't know if that really shines through.
Yeah, it's not really Pagliacci. I would say it's more like a Scorsese, but they actually addressed that in the movie. That's why, I don't want to ruin the movie for you, but it's addressed in the film.
Yeah,
because it's kind of ambiguous, like if it's actually the Joker at all, or it's the Joker telling a story, or whatever. So if it's like
Joaquin Phoenix is great in it, and it's a good movie just to watch, regardless.
Right, exactly.
That's why I got it. But
If you just want to watch it, you can watch it, or it could be you could tie it. You could find things that can tie it to like a DC, or you could just
no,
watch
maybe
it
we
as
should
a
do a watch
movie.
along.
Yeah, that's
That's
fine.
not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's
It's a good
film.
movie.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I think out of all of these movies before,
So they shot a flaming arrow into somewhere
And to yeah.
because
I think it's supposed to be the Temple of Zeus. I think.
Yeah,
is
you're
what
gonna
it's supposed
find out,
to be.
and I think it's a fucking funny scene because you're probably not gonna understand what he says because he says it in French. So what he's saying, so he goes in and goes, okay, I quit archaeology, right? And after that, he keeps complaining, he goes, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with those misogynist bastards. They just set fire to the Amazonian like monument, the Amazonian monument. Well, it's actually them. That's the entire joke of it. But they never fucking put the translation.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to offend the feminists.
Yeah.
People in the U.S. don't speak French. They'll never
Yeah.
know.
That's why I took the time to translate it. It was a funny joke. Like he's being very SJW, and you know, dude, it's the Amazonian just shot the fucking arrow, dick.
It's the weirdest thing because I get like a lot of vibes from Snyder where he hates, that kind of thing.
He does.
So like he wanted to do the Fountainhead, which I thought was pretty interesting. That could have been an interesting film with him behind the wheel. But yeah, he has a lot of that kind of stuff in his movies. It seems like, which is why I think he was so gung ho about getting The Watchmen because of Rorschach.
You know what movie you should watch? Did you watch his Owl movie? I've never seen it. That's the only Snyder film I haven't seen.
What's that?
The Owl movie.
Owl movie.
Yeah, it's just like the CGI Owl movie. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Legends of something.
Legends of Owls.
There's some other name, but
Legend
Yes,
of the
but this-
Guardians.
yeah, no, it's like CGI Owl. It's so weird, but I figure it's like I gotta watch it. I hear
That-
good things for it.
The Owls of Ga'Hoole. That's what it's. I don't know. That's what it says.
So they got Superman's ship.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's actually supposed to be Zod's
Kryptonian.
ship, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
Zod's ship. Yeah.
Yeah, like they cut this guy's whole. This guy has like a big part in the movie. They cut all of it out.
Yeah. They remove
How
all
do you like
black.
them
remember?
apples? Oh,
Because even Cyborg's almost nothing in the previous cut, and he's fucking awesome in that one.
Apparently, they wanted to make sure that black people knew that Victor kept his dick. Like that was something that they talked about a lot in production of this movie. I don't know why, but Jeff Johns was really adamant that he's
No, it's the other way around.
Yeah, I think that was like probably Whedon. He's
No, it's
weirdo.
him. It's the actor that said that for black people, it's very important that it was mentioned that he kept his dick.
Really?
Yeah, it was the
I thought
actor.
it was the other way around.
No, it was the actor.
It's just
you
weird.
should just bring the kid who's in the Doom Patrol show, make him play.
I haven't seen any of that, man.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
have had
It's
low
trippy. It's good.
interest in like any like animated anything. So even Jake is like, no,
Yeah,
for
sorry.
It's like don't bring up Doom Patrol here.
Never watched that series.
Yeah,
I thought about sitting and watching it, but I've never actually had a chance to.
yeah, I don't know if I want to dedicate any more time to like watching bad DC animated live action shows. I've wasted enough time watching all full seasons of Flash and fucking Arrow.
I really wanted to like the Flash. I like the guy who played the Flash in I think it was the early '90s. With that show, I was a big fan of that show when I was a kid. And
He plays his dad on the new show.
that's why I started watching it. I watched the first, I think, 3 seasons of that show, and then I quit.
Yeah, there's
specifically
nothing
because he was in it.
after like season 2. There's nothing to like watch.
No, that's
Like,
where I
literally, you're
stopped
just like-
at season 2. Yeah.
You're just like, that's the problem with all those shows, man. They'll run hot for like a season or two, and then they'll just go completely downhill.
Yeah.
It's a
My wife
WB
really
show.
liked. what is that? Legends of Tomorrow. She was really into that.
Yeah, like the first 2 seasons are good. After that, it just even Constantine couldn't even save that.
Man, I had a lot of hope for that show.
Me too.
Sucked that it got canceled.
I just don't. I think with DC, some of the stuff it just does. It's so epic, and there's so much stuff there, and a lot of it's not grounded in reality at all. It's really hard for people to jump on it. That's why Marvel's like hit that niche a little bit better. I mean,
I don't know. I
can't
think
really
it's more.
Superman. You relate to Superman.
I don't know. DC that their animated movies were awesome. I never understood why it took a. They had trouble making movies, but the animated movies was awesome. Because if you just check the something Arkham there, the Suicide Squad, the first Suicide Squad animated movie.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah,
Batman Arkham. Dude, it's freaking awesome, dude.
Well, Justice League Dark's really good too.
All those heroes though are based in, it's like especially Arkham, the Arkham one, are kind of those villains in there are kind of just low level villains. They're like one guy just shoots really good, and they're not super quirky, but a lot of the superheroes in DC are icons. They're almost mythological, and but then you compare it to like Wolverine. It's like, Wolverine's just a dude who chomps on a cigar with a healing factor. It's like, but Wonder Woman is a symbol. She's a symbol of feminism.
She's also a symbol of bondage, which is something that a lot of people don't talk about.
That's true.
But yeah, no. But you're right.
I just wanted to show love to his wife and his girlfriend.
Superman's
girlfriend.
Superman's truth, justice.
Truth,
the American way, and all that stuff.
Did you see I forgot who it was. I think it was
Batman's rich people will save the world.
He was posting something on Twitter how they changed Batman's. Now he's truth, tolerance, and justice.
What? Is that real?
I saw. I don't know what the context is, but I saw I was like, DC is so lost.
The Truth, Justice, and American Way was added during the radio show and then television show, that first television show. That was not original.
I mean, everything's been added. I mean,
yeah. So was Kryptonite. Kryptonite wasn't the original comics. It was added to the radio show.
You're telling, a monthly book. Stuff's gonna get added to the overall mythology.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to. I know this might sound a little fucked up, but I kind of wanted him to lose an arm so he could get the harpoon arm.
That's probably the next Aquaman movie that'll never get made.
Yeah,
that wasn't a bad film.
Aquaman was good.
We don't talk about that film in my household.
There's just like it just has the same a bit less, but the same feeling as when you watch the first Justice League, where it feels like there's two movies, like there's cuts of a movie that's not the same put in there.
Yeah, I like most of it, but I think that the last quarter kind of.
Yeah.
They didn't have a good hook to end it on.
How does he swim with not laced up boots?
He doesn't swim. He flies in the water. It's always been.
Those lats, man. It's those lats. He just puts his arms out and just wiggles them.
I have to say the music choices aren't very good in this film.
It is odd. And I don't understand why he just takes his shirt off. Like, I get that he's probably like, it's probably easier.
Mark, it's for the ladies.
But he's got to go
flex on him. Gotta flex on him,
He's got to go through shirts like crazy though. Like, I mean, at a certain point, you're just going to the thrift store and buying a mask.
It's just bits of fabric. Those aren't real shirts that he wears.
I noticed
they're like the rip away Hulk Hogan shirts. Come on, man. Come on. This guy, he ain't gonna spend all that money on shirts. Like, look, just give me the Hulk Hogan shirt. I'm black,
I'm going to Atlantis, brother.
Let me just, give him a little flex. Ladies will love it, and we're good, man. Ain't get worried about all that. Those ain't like Ralph Lauren, or like a Guess. Like,
he's not throwing off some Tommy Hilfiger, man. He's just
kind of like.
So if he flies through water, why can't he fly through
See,
air?
he doesn't have the boots.
Because friction. I don't know.
There's more friction in water, brother.
No, I'm saying it's because of the friction that allows
Because
him
he's
to.
Atlantean and he's not.
It's
Airlantean.
genetics, dude.
I
I have no
they
idea.
kept their legs. I thought they actually, because they have web feet and shit.
He's propelled by flatulence.
There you go. I mean, to be fair, he eats a lot of fish.
Yeah.
That can't be good for the body.
No.
He wiggles his toes.
I see how they superimpose his face underwater like that. It doesn't look too good.
Yeah, they cut all of this stuff, man.
Yeah.
So annoyed.
And I like the fact that, remember the first time you saw that?
Well,
The
this
fact
is
they made
covered
an
in the
air
movie,
bubble?
right?
Remember the first time you saw the fact they made a hair bubble? They never explained that why they would do that. But
Green
in that
Goblin is
movie,
his dad?
in that movie, they show you that they speak like dolphins if they're in the water and human when they're in a bubble.
No,
Which I
that's
thought
how
was-
vocal.
Hmm?
Passion was asking if he's playing his dad. No, it's vocal.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
Volko.
Or his grandpa or whatever.
No, he's like a.
He's like an advisor to the
Yeah.
king, I think, of Atlantis.
Yeah, he was in the Aquaman movie, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Was he?
yeah.
Take my hand, Peter. I've been like a father to you.
You trained him. You know, he was training him when he was a kid. But after this, I guess.
You know, I'm something of an Atlantean myself.
Yeah, I need to watch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies.
I'm a big fan of 2. I think that's probably the best one ever made.
It's pink, dude. I don't like that color.
Missing me with that gay shit. The funny thing is that's not his mom's trident. He's actually talking about her vibrator.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
And
He
he
just
like
leaves it there.
he gets a whale to come in and eat him for him.
This guy coming and talking shit to me.
Kind of looks like him. He's a little too Thanos like. I'm sorry, but he a little is.
It's hard to do giant monster man kind of thing without.
Well, his voice too. So
Well, it's got to be deep. Like if he walked in, he's like the sun.
actually, that'd be kind of cool.
You'd like
no,
that.
it wouldn't. That'd be awful.
See, they're talking about world. I'm not just talking about the voice. I'm talking about other worlds, other things, taking over stuff.
Yeah,
It's a little too
welcome
looking
to
for-
cosmic. Welcome to cosmic comic books.
I weren't
I mean-
dark. Wasn't Darkseid created as like
Yes, he
a?
was first.
Yeah, and they're all created by Kirby,
Yes.
I mean, Thanos was a ripoff of Darkseid. But
except Thanos.
See, look at that. It's like its armor moves as he reacts. It moves and it reacts. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's why they pay so much money for the Snyder Cut to get that guy's armor to move.
Yeah. It just I can't help but think about the Shrike.
Is
It
that
just-
what's his face?
Decide.
Decide, yeah. Isn't he Darkseid's dad,
Uncle.
uncle?
Hmm.
I thought it was his dad.
If I remember, no, it's supposed to be his uncle. If I remember properly, I might be wrong, but I think he's an uncle. And he betrayed him.
his face is kind of funny looking.
I like it.
It
was way worse. It was way worse in the other one, dude.
He's got that lip like a rat.
I do like that they give him some sort of motivation instead of just being like, "I'm here and I'm gonna take the shit and I'm gonna leave."
like the other, like he just
Do you
shows
love me,
up
mommy?
and he talks about like mother all the time, and like gets kind of creepy. He's like, "You will
Do you
all
my
love
mommy?
me." I'm just like, all right, dude, take it
Do
easy.
you love me, mommy?
I'll put it in your box, mother.
Fucking weirdo.
I think Whedon has problems.
Yeah. Well, that might be why he's so, we'll say, aggressive with women.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. This is when. Oh, dude.
Oh, we gotta go. This is the exposition part where we gotta explain to the audience what they just saw.
No.
Gonna go into an 80s montage.
Montage.
Exactly.
Montage.
Talking about
Flashback.
montage.
Let me tell you what happened.
I don't like when they do this in movies.
Oh, dude.
Zeus looks pretty badass, though. I gotta admit, like he looks awesome right
I
there.
thought that was, yeah.
And Hercules looks pretty. Is that
Awesome.
Hercules
No, I think that's Zeus.
with
I
the
thought it was
glowing
Hercules.
arms?
Zeus was the other one. Zeus the one with the helmet, no?
No, that was Ares.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he'd be the God of War. The DC gods are always kind of cool.
Yeah, it's always interesting when they bring in gods and then they have these cosmic beings that are kind of more powerful
Mhm.
than gods. I always thought that was kind of interesting.
Hello, ladies. That's not Darkseid.
It's not Darkseid.
Oh, it isn't?
No, it's Darkseid.
His early form, Uxus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because Darkseid would just float in with his arms behind his back.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he
whatever.
doesn't have the
No.
Omega powers.
Oh,
Yeah, this
okay.
is Darkseid in his 20s.
This is
Yes.
before he gains this, yeah.
This is like, right out of college, trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
He was looking for the equation.
I think Zack Snyder just wants to make a Lord of the Rings movie.
Probably.
I think that's what he was. I don't know. He's got some interesting ideas, but he's got some out there ideas too. So
It doesn't really look like. I don't know.
like I said, I wanted to see his adaptation of the Fountainhead, but apparently that's too offensive now. So
Everything's offensive.
well, it's written by Ayn Rand, so
That doesn't matter.
Everybody-
They'll cancel Dr. Seuss. It doesn't matter.
well, the irony is that he's like, okay, I want to adapt the Fountainhead, and people are like, you can't do that. Ayn Rand's a bad person, but everything that she stood for and her objectivist, ideas are built right into Man of Steel. Like that entire movie is like a love letter to Ayn Rand.
You got a whole another scene that was completely butchered and completely
Yeah, everybody
changed up.
fighting as one. Green Lanterns included.
Did they ever say which Green Lantern that was supposed to be?
Yelling dog.
A really
He is-
ugly one? This is too Lord of the Ringsy for me.
This is awesome.
Lord of the Rings did it better.
It's Lord of the Rings. This is still awesome. And especially to see this in like a Justice League movie. That's insane.
I don't know. It's just been done. I mean, I expect more from Snyder.
I don't know who's done it.
To be fair, I don't know if DC has the ability to do this in their comics right now. I mean, obviously not the visual stuff, but I don't think they have the ability to grab something like this and put it in their comics now.
And too busy giving Scott Snyder and Tom King books.
Oh yeah, got to put all that mental health problems. Got to get that in there. I'm sad, and people need to know.
And the ring goes home. Why is the head of Atlantis guy more powerful than Zeus?
He's not.
Oh, yeah. I like that they brought the guy back for the that played Ares in the Wonder Woman movie.
Is that Odin?
No, that's Ares right there.
Oh, Ares. I will give Snyder this, man. In his superhero movies, he loves to put ripped, muscle-bound dudes in them. Like, makes the dudes look cool, not all soy looking.
Yeah.
Get him, Ares. No way. No way Darkseid would be wounded. No fucking way.
Yeah, that was like
not
I was saying.
Darkseid.
That was before he was Darkseid.
This is his post frat days, dude. He's just gotten out,
That's his only defeat. Yeah. Yeah, they explain it later.
Yeah, they cut this whole thing, man. Like,
So they just killed Darkseid's ship.
No.
Is that her younger? Oh, okay. So she was
That's
there.
a different ship.
Yeah.
Or is that the same ship? I don't actually know.
no, it's just like the one nearest. There were like three ships.
Oh, okay.
So
Kind
you
of
see
like the
more-
Avengers did with Thanos. Whoops.
Get halfway there. Oh crap! Did we leave those on Earth? Damn it! Turn around.
She's
this
a
movie's
really
about.
bad person to do this voiceover.
Hey, are those things that try to destroy our planet? Yeah. Go put your hand on it. Okay, I'm just sit there.
Oh.
I absolutely love this because, like, you see what the Amazons do, you see what the Greeks do, or I mean, that was the Greeks. You see what the Atlanteans do. They all they hide it. They do the special stuff. And what does mankind do?
Yeah.
What does mankind do? Let's see. All right, we're gonna put it on this tower. It's like really big. Everybody,
Encased in a special box.
protect this box. This is important. It could destroy us. Remember, it could destroy us. All right, we got a laser on this thing. Remember, guys.
They're putting a magic spell on it to protect the box. Then they put it on there. Yeah.
This could destroy us. We need to focus on this. Okay, guys, what are we gonna do about this one? All right, well, let's dig a hole.
big hole.
Look, that's a lot of work, brother.
It's just hilarious.
I don't know what you're expecting here, but we ain't got all day to be digging.
I laughed out loud the first time I saw this. It's just like they go through all this shit.
Our job is done here. Well done. Pack it in, boys. Pack it in.
Yeah, the irony though is that he actually does find the other two first.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the other two idiots. Actually, I think that's the smartest of the three because the other two put it in like this big cathedral and put all this attention on it, and the humans are like, "No, man, let's just hide it somewhere and we'll forget where it is."
Exactly.
That's the best thing to do.
You know, humans are dumb, and they have no way to track. Once they leave that area, they have no way to go back to it. So
Exactly, it's perfect.
they're like, yeah, screw it.
It's so funny to me though. It's just like they have these.
Amazing, yeah. I know.
That's great.
That's just so funny. Batman's like, all right, I got it. Cool.
All right.
Now, part 3, we're 1 hour and 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
Oh my God, what?
Love it, mother.
Only
Love it,
25%
son.
into this movie?
Brother, we told you to get your snacks ready. Like, you know, get that comfy chair passion. You know, you're gonna be in for.
Dude, I thought the movie was going to end soon.
Brother, it hasn't even started.
Dude, even that guy's better in that fucking movie.
I was really afraid by the when I went and I saw the first one that they were gonna make him Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
He actually acting that way already.
Yeah, he kind of is.
But by the end of the movie, in the Snyder Cut,
Yeah,
he actually has a little bit more of a personality, which is
And they're also like they had like I was just rewatching it. They had like a lot of extra like humor scenes with him that really don't help. Don't
already
help.
annoyed by
Oh, yeah,
he chills
definitely
a
annoying.
lot. Yeah. I definitely get like the whole like, oh, I've got to be fast, you know, I talk fast and I run, yeah. But yeah.
Hey,
He wasn't as annoying.
Be thankful he's not choking out any people.
Dude, who eats a burger like that? Come on now.
Passion for criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Passion for burgers.
Jesus Christ.
My burger's got. Oh man, come on.
I would not be reaching for that shit. If that hit the bottom of my floor, I'd be like, well, I got to go back to Burger King.
Depends on how good the burger is. I mean,
Let me guess. Buy a car that doesn't have an old carburetor in it, you dumbass. You won't have that problem.
No, she likes an old model. Leave her alone.
I like that it's red.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she likes
Cutlass.
She likes to go fast.
That's an expensive car. It's old Cutlass.
Yeah, it is. I had a buddy who restored a 65
convertible.
Cutlass. Beautiful car.
Oh, goodbye, hot dog dude. I like how he doesn't save the hot dog guy.
There's no real need to save him. Like, only
the
the car guy.
I mean, to be fair, who would you save? The hot dog guy or the hot chick who was making
This
eyes
is
at
what I
you?
like here.
It depends how good the hot dogs are.
This here.
That's a fair point.
I thought that was fucking cool. He goes too fast, the shoes break.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the thing. You know, in the comic books, they say something like that he can experience time in attoseconds, which is just insane. That's like a 1/1000th of a second.
A little too much of lightning. The music's dumb.
House Van Zant says, "Fuck the hot dog guy." Hell, pops.
Hell, pops.
Hell yeah.
I mean, come on. Pretty girl or the hot dog dude? What about the guy in the truck?
You got all that time. You're going to tell
He
me
does even
this?
better. He saves her and he saves the hot dog.
He's a creep, too.
He's got all that time. You're going to tell me that he never once tried to turn around and look up her skirt. just once. Like, oh, I want to see what I'm working with here.
He sticks the wiener in her mouth.
Barry isn't a creep, all right? Stop
Does he
these
stick the wiener in her mouth?
weirdo fantasies, all right?
Just look up there, like, you know, what kind of
Look,
color?
brother.
What color pin? She
Look,
got?
man,
I don't know.
Barry's a weirdo, but he's not that kind of weirdo.
Would this not, like, kill somebody?
He's actually very careful with her, which is why.
Very
Which
gentle.
I like that he's very like careful. He barely like touches her while he places her down because he knows what the effect would do to her if he wasn't. That was a great touch about this scene. Like it's a little like schmaltzy for me, but the fact that he's very careful with her and he's sure that she's okay.
He's
that kind of
absorbing
won
the
me
momentum.
over.
That's why the lightning is there, yeah.
But how many pets do you think he went through before he figured that out?
No, I'm sure he's killed plenty of frogs.
Because that's what that's one of his powers, that he can technically take out the kinetic energy or something. That's why he can slow you down.
Yeah, but the first time he pet a cat, that probably had to be pretty bad. It's like, oh, hi, oh my god.
Oh god, it's on fire.
Exactly.
Like poor little bunny. He's gone.
He's annoying.
Yeah, he is.
To be fair, I mean, while he
I mean, that scene was cool.
It's part of his
He's,
storyline in the movie, dude. He
Yeah, I mean,
grows up. Yeah.
his
It's like
personality is
like-
closer to like
he always
Bart.
kind of was annoying.
You know, his
Yeah, even
personality is really closer to Bart's than any of the other Flashes. But
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to get to the
He's more
Atlantean.
Wally West than Barry Allen.
Bring him on shore. They can't handle it.
Yeah, your mom's mother box.
like, this is cool. Like, just giving like a little extra kind of depth to like even like the Atlantean kind of soldiers. You know.
That impact when he hits that rock in the blood.
Mhm.
I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but it looks like
I
Pops
like
is
how
having issues in your Discord.
I like how his pinky and his other finger are separate.
I wonder if this is a nod to Starro.
Might be.
It's in a room somewhere.
I knew it.
Wouldn't those do like just like straight up kill themselves with like cyanide pills or something?
No,
Like if it was
soldiers, they're not. They're not like.
Yeah, but if it's the most important thing, oh, here we go.
Maybe it's like the Asgardians, where if they kill themselves, they can't go to Valhalla or whatever.
I just realized Superman hasn't even shown up in this movie yet.
No. Nowhere to be found. Is this the scene you were talking about, soon?
What do you mean?
I'm talking
What
about
do you
this
mean,
a scene where she there's like a pregnancy test somewhere.
Yeah,
It's a little later, I think.
I think it's. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. That's why I'm looking for it.
She's just a terrible Lois Lane. I never liked
I
her.
think it's. I'm not sure if it's when Martha comes to talk to her or something.
How do you know that name?
Dude,
Yeah,
and
I'm glad they got. Go ahead.
So I love the chemistry they got between the character and especially between those two. That they took the chemistry they have from the animated series. Like there's a little something between Wonder Woman and Batman. You know.
I always
but
thought
like,
that was better than Superman. Like when they try to do that with Superman.
Yeah, I like how they don't overplay it, which is what happens in the other cut. The other cut really tries to force it.
And she dominates him in the other one too. She fucking emasculates him to the fucking
What?
core.
Gets a strap on and everything. It's just dark.
I'll show you my mother.
I think you downloaded the wrong Justice League.
I might have.
Maybe that one had a couple X's after.
It did. It said something about a triple X parody. I didn't know what that meant. But
You have to be careful when you.
Come on, Zach. Every scene does not have to be gray.
but it is if the character's feeling sad.
Like
Then you feel sad.
You don't have to find something to combine every 5 minutes either.
Actually, I do because this movie's like it's a little slow so far.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour movie.
You know
Like,
what
why
you're
does the
getting in for.
referee? Hold on, I'm sorry. Why does a referee with a whistle have to go slow? Why does that have to be in slow motion?
Why not?
To give the idea of a memory, dude.
Oh,
4
okay.
hours, man. We're here taking their time with this, you know. Honestly, I think you'd probably appreciate this cut more if you saw like how butchered the first.
Yeah.
Wasn't the first one like 2.5, almost 3 hours?
It was 2 hours on the dot. Like they cut so much stuff. That's why half of it doesn't make sense.
Well,
The thing is, I liked it when I first watched it, and this is why I haven't really posted anything after I saw like the Snyder Cut version. I kind of wanted to let it, but now as I'm rewatching it, I'm kind of seeing I'm comparing both at the same time, and like you're just seeing like the flaws stand out even more. and I didn't really catch it the first time. I wasn't like one of those people.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it as a movie. Like this is my first.
Well,
Like
this is more like an extended miniseries, really. I mean,
yeah, it feels like it's the pacing. It's not the really the visuals and everything, and the story is good so far. It's just the pacing of the story seems a little slow. Like this could have been broken up into like a 4-part miniseries or something.
I think it should have, honestly. What I think he was trying to do, Marvel had a huge head start with their movies. By the time they got to Avengers, I think they had already done Iron Man 3. So, they had all of this like character work already laid out for, the Avengers before, the Avengers even met. But with these guys, like they didn't do a Cyborg movie, they didn't do a Green Lantern movie, they didn't do a Flash movie.
I think the Justice League the Jim Lee one they did, the cartoon they did, the first with Darkseid, and then they had them all fight Darkseid for the first time.
Yeah.
That cartoon, I thought that would have been perfect as a movie. My dad's not here.
But yeah, that's what I think he was trying to do. I think he was trying to play catch up with these, and I mean, he does a good job. Like this Cyborg stuff is really compelling. I thought this was some of the best stuff in the movie.
I know that woman. Where do I know her from? She was like younger and something.
She was in Martin in the early 90s.
Was that her?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow.
Just being an ass.
there's so much of like this Cyborg side story that just pretty much all of it was taken out.
Yeah, I don't think they showed even a fraction of what
he's like. He takes off the mask. Save my dick.
Exactly.
Or even his heroic side when he learns about his powers. That was
even like his powers and stuff. Like there's so many weird decisions. As I'm rewatching it now, I'm just thinking like, because I saw like the cut and then I rewatched it for the first time since like the opening weekend, and like you start to see more of the flaws in it. But even then, it's like I still like most of it. But then like I'm watching compared to the Snyder Cut, I'm thinking like, man, they just butchered this thing. Like it kind of gets me mad at it.
This is like the 4th flashback.
Again, I said, I think it was catch up. Giving these
a whole bunch of characters.
Yeah, giving these characters, backgrounds and fleshing them out and stuff like that. In a lot of ways, this movie is almost like an origin story for, well, I guess the Flash and Cyborg both.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just saying it's like the 4th flashback in the movie. It's and we're about an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
It's a lot of characters that introduce their backstories in a film.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that was the biggest problem that DC had was they didn't plan their strategy out a little better. I think that the executives were like, we got to beat Marvel, we got to get an Avengers movie, and we got to get the Justice League out there, and they didn't really think about the pacing that you need to do over several years. So. To be fair, I think
you'd have like 3 or 4 movies before this to flush this out. That's not true.
Well, no, they
He was supposed to do Justice League 1, Justice League 2, Man of Steel 2, and then we wanted to do another one. But after that, everything that got shit on, that's 5 years after we had to wait to have this. So he wanted to technically have a conclusion with it.
The only movie that
4 hours.
But the thing is the only movie they really did any world building with this on was probably Batman versus Superman. But in terms of like the other characters, like, the only characters that we really even get any backstory for in Avengers is Black Widow and Hawkeye. And even then, they were introduced in movies that came out several years before the Avengers came out.
Yeah, but don't forget they also introduced Shazam right now. That also could appear anywhere in the Snyder Cut if they decided to. Even Superman was supposed to appear, but because of what happened with the Snyder Cut, that never happened.
I don't know. I think that DC is just in disarray, and I think that if they continued with this, that might help it, but they're not going to, from what I understand. So we're gonna get, low T Batman, and
once Batman flops, we'll see. We'll revisit all this.
yeah, I'm interested to see, like, I almost called him Batfleck, Ben Affleck, when he was asked about it. He said he wanted to write, direct, and produce a Batman movie based on his Batman character. And I don't know if DC took him up on that, but I'd be interested to see that.
So he can like destroy the world's financial system and everything else, but he's having problems flying. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta learn your powers. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you learn it right away.
Sometimes you gotta run before you can crawl.
Waiting for the Iron Man music to kick in. So Bruce Wayne. Oh, I like this. So they're kind of showing what's going on in his brain,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like his computing power and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of exploring some of the stuff, like you said, the financial situation. So it's like mine kind of goes down that road.
Lots of cameras around. Who's this lady? Is she the lady that killed her parent? Mom?
No, it's just a girl that you found while going on the web. Read Linda. You can,
Oh, a lot of creepers in this flick.
You're so judgmental.
Let's see. I'm overly critical. I'm so judgmental.
What have you been doing?
Passion for judgment.
Hey, if I had Cyborg's
Let's
powers,
go back to passion for hating.
Passion for burgers. I liked that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's better.
can't do the ones with sesame seeds. So
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love sesame seeds.
that's Bitcoin right there, man.
That should be his new name. Bitcoin.
I was just, you beat me by like a fraction of a second, dude. I was gonna say he's got to change his name.
I like it how it's just her ATM card, but it has like a confetti comes out.
Yeah, but she made him win the lottery of the bank. That's what it said. Lottery.
Oh, okay.
Some exec's got to get fired over that. Like some guy, he's just gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" And they're gonna shit can him.
Yeah, he is a shit can. Yeah,
Yeah, he probably is.
let's see. That looks bad.
There are some moments with the CGI with Cyborg where it's kind of off.
I do what I want, Dad.
See, again, like these hobos are like, "What is that thing with wings that just landed over there? Let's go check that out." Well, yeah, let's. We definitely could take it in a fight if we needed to.
So he's part mother box, like in the cartoon.
Right.
Because originally he wasn't that way, right? Cyborg was like,
Yeah, his dad was an engineer who had rebuilt
just
them.
made him, but now they changed him into he's part mother box.
Right. I always liked this storyline. You know, it was a lot different. It's like a reverse kind of the orphan thing.
So what's his face? That's He played the big blue dude in Watchmen.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Well, the character's all CGI, but he does the voice. He plays himself. He plays the character in the beginning when he gets fried. Bill Mummy? Is that who it is?
Wow, I didn't even recognize him. That's pretty cool.
I thought the
Yeah.
big blue guy was Nathan Fillion in Guardian of the Galaxy.
You're thinking we're
Michael
talking
Rourke.
Watchmen.
Oh,
The
Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Yeah. Okay. No, I just clicked. Yep. Was wondering where the fuck I saw him. He looks perfect to play the what's the name of the bad guy in the Arrow? The other Archer.
Yeah, Merlin.
Yeah.
No, Merlin.
Oh, he would be good to play Captain Boomerang.
Guys, are you excited about the Batwoman casting?
What's going on with the Batwoman casting?
They're bringing back Kate Kane.
The first chick that played her?
No, the character.
Oh, Catherine. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know anything about Batwoman,
You know.
so yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing in the chick from Krypton. So I'm sure the ratings will go through the roof.
I don't think anybody wants to see a Batwoman show. I think that's pretty clear.
I can't believe that they just keep trying. Like, just cancel it. Just get it over with. Cancel it and let it go.
Not every superhero comic should be a show or a movie. They just don't. They just should. It's okay. to
Like
not
the
make
Eternals,
fun
for
of-
example.
What's that?
I said like the Eternals, for example. That
Yeah.
just looks like trash.
Mhm.
To be fair, if they actually did it right, it probably wouldn't look so bad. but,
It looks really bad.
yeah. I've seen zero ads for that. Zero mention of it.
So this guy has no money. He's trying to get a job, but he has money for all that stuff.
He's very fast.
True.
I don't know.
And that's why he needs money.
There has to be a way to make money off of that. Like, even if you're not going to like like the Olympics or something like that, there's got to be a way to like gambling or something like that. It's a nice little nod there to Gorilla Grodd.
Either this is the Flash, or I'm going to kill this knowing little shit. One way or another, it was a win.
This is like the third kid he's tried that on.
Batman gives no fucks in this. He's tired of playing around. Like one way or another, kid, you're gonna find out what is what.
I've killed 7 men today. I'm gonna find him.
Throws it back at him.
Yeah. No, I'm not the Batman. That was the line that made me think, okay, we've got Sheldon. Like, I need friends. I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna be autistic.
Yeah, then in the other cut, he goes on for like 5 minutes about brunch. I'm just like,
So why didn't they do a bunch of flashbacks with Flash to show his powers and how he got them? Why is he skipped over?
Because they didn't need to.
Oh, okay.
Because he got struck by lightning, I think.
They just establish everything right there.
Okay,
It's
so
hard to explain the Speed Force in, like an hour. They're just like, oh, we'll show his dad. It'll be sad. And then, he's fast. He's just fast. That's what he does. He's fast. Let's go back to Cyborg.
I love that scene.
It's the most English thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's so annoying. I'm not gonna have any, but
Put the water in first.
It's
Dude.
very,
it's not like
very
that,
clever thing to do, yeah. Why? How did he become like a science expert?
That's kind of what I liked about this Alfred, as opposed to all of the other incarnations, because, like in the Bale movies, they were like, oh, he's got an R&D department, he just steals their stuff. Well, that's a huge liability if he ever gets caught. But like Alfred is a guy who's willing to die for him, So like we've got this technological wonder dude who like builds a shit.
And he used to help Bruce to build his shit with in the comics too before. Then they got another hunchback for a while.
I just thought it was kind of a cool change for Alfred. They're always trying to do something new with him. And this time they actually landed on something I didn't think was half bad.
Batman would let you touch his computer. Doesn't
It'd be hilarious. Alfred's just like, you're not really supposed to touch any of this. And she's like, whatever, I'm a woman, I can do what I want.
Click, clack, click, clack, clack, clack.
Do you have Bejeweled on here?
You touch it for like 5 seconds now, the thing's trying to hack our systems.
Love that he's got like a Googler alert. Just anytime anybody Googles his name, he's just like, oh shit, I gotta hack the computer.
You would think that like Bruce Wayne, like he's going around trying to be incognito, he wouldn't drive the most expensive car in the world.
If I had the money to drive that car, I would drive that car everywhere.
I would. If you're going low key, run.
Oh well, if you're going low key, I get it, but
like if you're not really like, you're like one of the richest people in the world.
Bruce Wayne's never been low key.
What he should have been driving is the Bat Tank.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
always been the playboy.
Just rolling up. You don't seem to understand, son.
Why does he lean over like Quasimodo?
I don't know. That's actually because he's angry. I don't know if.
I mean, that's just an acting decision. That's kind of weird. I don't care, lady. I don't know who you are.
You don't understand, lady. I don't have a dick.
Girl, where's my Johnson?
And then she comes back, I don't either. It's like, oh, okay, well, shit. You got me there.
All the stuff with Wonder Woman just reminds me how awful Wonder Woman 84 was.
I just don't think she's a great actor. She's not very good. Like I've seen her in stuff that's.
She's a great Wonder Woman.
Yeah, when she's not saying much.
She's very lithe.
Yeah.
She was in a movie with, I think, Isla Fisher, the chick from the redhead crazy chick from the Wedding Crashers.
Here's the other thing. Also, like he also digs a hole.
Like,
yeah. I made that. I was talking to Joe when we watched this. I was like, yeah.
Like, she's like not good in the Fast and Furious movie she's in, and that's saying something.
I don't even remember in those movies. I had no idea who she was until she got cast as.
Yeah, she plays like the hot chicken.
Yeah, that's all she does. And then she fucked that up.
They were like Gal Gadot, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Gal Gadot?" And I'm like, Google. I'm like, "Who the hell is this?"
Hey, at least he didn't put this mother box in like a big cathedral and shit. See?
Well, yeah, that's what Sim said. He's like, they buried this one too. Just rebury it. It's like that's just what we do. We bury shit.
Just shoot lasers at rocks.
Yeah, that's what scientists do in the DC universe.
That's what we do at Star Labs, bro. Nice. We got electron beams. We just fire it and shit. What's that thing? I don't know.
Special.
Hell yeah! Fire an electron beam at it, man.
How much did that cost? How much did this laser shooting at this rock cost us? $6 billion.
I just light it off.
Totally around. What else can we shoot at this at? I think there's a bag of popcorn. Maybe we could try that. I got a can of Coke. Shoot the Coke. Shoot the Coke.
Just want to see what it does.
You know we're paid like 7 figures, right? Shoot the Coke.
We'll make it a YouTube series.
I'm home.
So people, we're 40 minutes and 51 seconds.
Wait, 40 minutes? We're only 40 minutes into the movie. Why are we going backwards?
And now we're 40 minutes.
I'm 41 minutes in.
Yeah, an hour, 41 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh, an hour and 41 minutes. Okay.
You shouldn't be like going backwards. We're only 25 minutes into this movie.
We're 3 minutes into this movie.
We're almost halfway through.
It's really interesting credits we got going across the screen right now.
Yeah.
His reaction is the only accurate reaction to the parademon so far. Mm-hmm. Every other person's been like, "Hey, what's that thing?" He sees it. He's like, "Shit, no."
My brother at the Daily Bugle is going to be really upset at this. It's weird seeing him with hair.
Yeah, I think it's fucking amazing. That guy nailed J. Jonah Jameson, and he nails fucking Gordon.
He does a really good job as Gordon. Yeah, I saw him. I was like, "Oh, Gordon." He does. He does."
That drawing looks like a little kid drew it. At least they didn't put the Bob Kane drawing of Batman in there and everybody laughs at it like they did in the first Batman movie. Mm. Is this the part where he cuts off his arm and shows him?
Yes, yeah.
See, that looks bad CGI-wise. That looks really bad.
Running up to one of the kids that are there. "Hey, can you show me your room?" And then he like cuts his arm off.
They should have had who played his wife, the same woman who played his wife in Terminator 2. That would have been great.
That's not a bad idea, actually. That would have been a cool nod.
What an incel. So Flash is an incel too?
I believe there were video games in his little thing, so...
I love the fact that you just saw a company behind, and it was Acme. We don't see that that often anymore.
They manufacture mostly anvils.
Don't forget those black holes
Yeah, I
and
forgot about
the
those.
dip.
The
Ah,
dip,
wasn't
yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it's dip.
See, that's what I mean. They didn't show that neither in the other one because it didn't make sense why they would make a bubble to speak every time. But then you hear that they speak like dolphins or sea animals, but to speak human. Boom. I thought that was cool because they didn't show that in the other one.
They cut this whole thing too. Like this is like 30 seconds in the movie.
I gotta go beat up Johnny Depp.
Yeah. You guys hold down the fort. There's a human in California. I gotta go beat the shit out of and shit in his bed. Make too many damn movies. I gotta strip him of that money.
And there you go.
And she's off. I like how the masks or their helmets don't have like a nose. Make them look more like fish. That's a cool touch. That'd be really uncomfortable to wear.
Finally, something happens.
They did a really good job with the blood in the water on this part.
Yeah, it looks cool.
A lot more brutal with the Atlanteans.
They also put they're the one that put the less of a fight.
That's
Yeah.
also true.
This was awesome though.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like her idea of like moving, like, opening air pockets and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a really cool idea.
She learned this one when she was attacking Johnny Depp. Just sucked the
Ah.
water out of him.
Boom.
Yeah.
Even there, she was badass.
Didn't work. Wait a minute. Flame and water?
Yeah. The Apocalypse Flame doesn't.
That's
It's-
true. And she's in the Aquaman movie. She doesn't die. Hey, baby.
Don't worry. I'll simp for you.
Freaking simp. Aquaman's a simp. Flash is an incel.
Bruce is a billionaire. It's no wonder that the feminists hate this.
So this is the cool stuff Snyder does. I love how he has like dudes, like superpower dudes fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so accurate and very comic booky.
Mm-hmm.
He's smashing shit and
If they ever do another DBZ adaptation, I'd be interested to see what he did with it.
Dude, I'm definitely buying the deluxe whatever collector's edition Blu-ray kit of this shit.
he tried to box for the box. Don't make me beat you up.
That's what I was gonna say.
You walk away, I will shit in your bed. Do you understand me? I will shit in your bed.
Don't make me cut your finger. You know, I can cut that hand off.
Turns around. I don't sleep in a bed. I just get drunk and fall asleep wherever it is that I pass out.
You're not coming to how does he lose his hand?
Yeah. Yeah. She just goes ape shit on him.
You just did the Homer Simpson into the into the shrub.
Bushes.
Yeah. I'm out. Now he's suddenly got to give a shit about his dad.
Yeah, that's what happens.
He's angry at him, and now he's realizing, man, maybe it's okay that I'm not dead. I'd be pretty upset.
My daddy made me a freak.
I'd be pretty upset at first. Like I'd be pretty upset that, I was in this horrible accident that left me mauled and scarred. But if I was able to fly and shoot missiles, I don't think I'd be that broken up after a little while.
I'd be like, so what you're saying is I can create all the Bitcoin.
You know what I'd say? And I'd say, do I still have a dick?
Well, you can make a dick. That's the thing. His body, he just reforms it, man. It'd be a metal dick, but you can make it however big you wanted.
Look, he can make a dick out of Bitcoin. All right?
A dick out of Bitcoin. You get enough Bitcoin, you don't need a dick anymore.
Doesn't say a bit dick.
A bit dick.
Life aggro. Delivering the kid.
And now we're an hour 41 minutes 29 seconds, and we're heading into part 4.
Part 4. Change machine. Like, Batman, this kind of looks like you, brother. Ain't a good look. Like, James, you know me better than that. I only kidnap criminals.
What time do you guys have?
1 hour 53 minutes.
53 minutes? Okay, I'm like... Just get to the part where Flash is alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, he just left.
You just left.
I think it would have been better if he would have turned around and they're like, "Oh, where'd they go?" And then he turns back around and Gordon's gone. Like, what the hell? You guys are dicks.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Mm, 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 mm.
Some gratuitous butt shots for everybody at home.
Yeah, man. Gotta see that
Don't diss
cyborg
the
ass.
goods.
Batman's leaning over. What is that? That's a $1 bill, Bruce. What? A $1 bill? They even make those?
How cute. You think that's money?
I thought those were coins.
Is that some of them bitcoins they're talking about, Cyborg?
Cyborg's ahead of the curve, man. He's gonna jump on that hardline coin any minute now.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna move. It's gonna move.
Got to get a, what do you call it? Something viral going. Get like that Dogecoin. They're trying to get that up to the top now.
Mm-hmm.
Hardline coin's the next.
Hardline coin, man. It's just the exclusivity of it, so it makes it valuable.
Ultra rare.
Ultra rare.
For a Pokemon card, it'd be a shiny.
You're such a nerd, Mark.
Yeah, that was. As it was leaving my mouth, I was like, "That was stupid as hell."
I was joking with that with like Passion. He starts bringing up like D&D. I'm like, Passion, you're such a nerd. Let's go like this on about comics. This nerd stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, man, there's just so many different, especially when I just like watched it like yesterday, the first Justice League. You start like watching both and you start doing like the comparison and you're like, man, that thing really got butchered up, man.
I bought a copy of the Justice League on Blu-ray. I was gonna watch it before this and I just never got around to it. And then it came out and I was like, oh yeah, whatever, I'll just watch this. So
Like I really like
See, now you have the mix of the two songs.
yeah, like the
when they came in and
like the dialogue Steppenwolf uses. Like it's a lot more brutal and kind of like it's not as soy as like the other version. That's great.
And I like, they're still trying to figure out how to work as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that shot was cut too. It was like, the fuck?
Yeah, like this whole thing was reshot, in like a weird way. Just...
Way better than get in, get one, get out.
Yeah.
It's pretty much better in every aspect to
Mhm.
Whedon's version. Like his version of the Flash was just awful.
And like I saw, like there are a lot of really weird, like extra scenes that he added, like of dialogue and stuff, trying to be cute, trying to make it more like the Avengers film. Like you can tell, it's just like
Well, you know, he's
he's
always got to have that funny guy. You
So
know,
they're
like
going to save the dad.
do what?
Saving the dad.
Yeah.
So they're all in the middle of Chernobyl, literally.
no,
No,
this
this is in
Chernobyl.
Gotham or in Metropolis, I think.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. I can't remember where, but
Yeah, I think it's somewhere in Gotham.
Nightcrawler. He bamfs in. Wrong movie.
but it's like the Age of Apocalypse Nightcrawler. So he's like got a sword and he's just cutting these things apart. See, that's what I would pay to see. I'd pay to see an Age of Apocalypse movie. They won't do it.
They will.
Wolverine with one hand.
Personally, I feel like the X-Men, they need to like just forget all the origin Jean Grey stuff and do all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why they. I don't know. They'll probably butcher it because it's all Marvel now.
Yeah.
But I'm holding out hope for.
The X-Men's going to be completely woke.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be garbage. But I'm holding out hope for the new Doctor Strange movie.
That's cool visual.
Yeah, looks a lot better than it did in the Whedon one too.
That was cool.
It's a great fight. Like this shows how badass Wonder Woman is.
Yeah.
They really did a good job with her.
Yeah. And yeah.
And ruins it in one shot.
The funny thing is, like you just like there's just a lot of these weird shots that we didn't just kind of shot just to do it. Make it sound even like worse. Because like there when Steppenwolf jumps on the Nightcrawler, there's this line of Batman saying, "Oh, he's really tall," like for no reason, like completely like shot in like.
It's that Whedon dialogue, man. It's just
weird. Like, why would you like? I bet he's thinking like, you know what this scene needs? He needs to talk about how tall Steppenwolf is. Like, you fucker.
Yeah.
you fucking.
So like Snyder, he'll spend like $10 million just to make one scene look cool. That's it.
Yep.
He doesn't care. Whoop, and he trips.
Yeah, I think in the Whedon version, Flash landed on top of her.
Really?
Yeah, and like a really uncomfortable sort of moment.
Yeah. It's Joss Whedon.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have that awkward moment.
Like they show in that one that Flash can get hurt, even though he can heal, he can still get hurt, and you know.
And you see, like the cool thing about this fight is it shows how much
me bracelet you.
He definitely doesn't want any of this. It shows like they're united facing Steppenwolf, and they still can't beat him.
And this is what it's the bracelet.
So it makes sense. No, go ahead.
No, sorry, I didn't hear you talking. You were really low with the volume. Sorry. I was just gonna say that's what the bracelet is supposed to do. The new bracelet they gave her, not a fucking laser beam like in the goddamn movie of Wonder Woman.
Dad, you turned me into Max Headroom.
Because she's supposed to have like the bracelets of Zeus now or something with the power of Zeus.
Now he's screwed. His leg's messed up.
I know he's supposed to be a kid, and I know this is like his first fight or anything, but having him scream like that, I thought really took away from his character. You know,
he's supposed to be the wisecracking smartass of the group. comic relief.
Yeah, but he's also weighing over his head.
You know. I don't know. I like the Flash in the cartoons, the Bruce Timm ones. He's really good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Justice League show that he
Yep.
did. Even Justice League Unlimited is really
The
good too.
Superman animated series, the Batman animated series, Justice League Unlimited, and all the animated movies.
Yeah, the animated movies are really good too. Justice League Dark, I think, is probably my favorite of those. But the Batman movies that they've done have been really good.
I've seen
That's
that
not
before.
a Bruce Timm movie, but
Remember when the Hulk caught that missile? I remember.
Pepper's Farm remembers.
Shows how smart he is too.
Mm-hmm. Thought that was so cool.
Why don't you just shoot it back at him?
Wait for it.
They're under the arbor.
Yeah.
She's still standing and looking at it. She turns around. They're halfway back. Oh, wait. I didn't know we were. Okay.
Yeah. With her speed, it wouldn't take much for her to catch up.
Funny though.
Why is Aquaman there all of a sudden?
He's tracked down Steppenwolf.
Did I miss that part?
No.
He sort of came in through the crack in the.
Yeah, you came into the crack of the side of the wall because Steppenwolf took the bomb. It blew up. The water came in, and Aquaman came in with it.
So does he have his mom's? Oh, okay, trident. Okay, because in the movie he doesn't have a trident at all.
Yeah, well, this isn't going to line up from what I understand with a lot of the.
Doesn't he give it back at the end?
I don't actually remember.
Yeah, he does.
He gets in like the truck and leaves.
Oh, yeah.
Why are y'all watching water? She can't drown. Wait, that big metal thing floats? No. It's like, nice going, Diana. That was the hydraulics. We're all fucked.
Like, you just hit the gas tank. Yeah.
Turning and looking at Batman. Did it really have to crawl? You had to make it look like a bat crawling, didn't you? It had to go slow like a bat. Like, I didn't know this was going to be water.
Like this is.
It's also Batman's weakness. His toys and stuff are like very, 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 very specific to the problem.
Yeah. Very bat centric. Like everything has to look like a damn bat. It has to move like a bat. It's like, dude, just make a car.
I only have 2 of the Infinity Stones. I mean, 2 of the.
It's also a great thing that's
I
not
like
in
his pinky. That looks cool.
in this cut. Once the unity forms, that whole bullshit. The unity, like you motherfucker.
That looks good.
That was so annoying.
This is where it gets interesting.
It's nice here. I don't like nice. Look, I'm made of spikes, literally.
Dan Simmons should be getting royalties off of this.
That looks bad.
Hell, Chris, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Chris, what's up?
Didn't Darkseid do that?
That's the thing. He just found the planet that Darkseid's been looking for. They didn't know.
Oh, it has the.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He goes, "This is it. This is the place." The same.
Oh, with the Omega. So in this movie, he doesn't have the Mega powers yet.
He didn't have it. He didn't have it. This is the life equation.
Yeah, anti-life equation.
The anti-life equation. Sorry.
Very cool.
I thought that's at the end of the universe.
I guess welcome to the Milky Way.
Yeah. Okay, you do. But I don't have a dick.
I mean, it's a metal one, but it's still not like a real one.
He has a vibrator.
he has Aquaman's mom's Triton. Wonder how regular audiences who didn't know what the anti-life equation was would have reacted to that.
No, they're explaining it here, but
Not really. They don't really explain what it is.
it's in the name, anti-life.
Well, it's more to dominate the will of people than it is to like. I guess it's to make zombies. I guess you can make it look. I guess that does make sense.
It's not just that. It's to be able to control life and death.
I thought it was mostly just like
It's
domination of like.
Isn't it
it's
the equation for creation or something like that?
Yeah, it's life and death.
I thought that was the life equation.
Yeah. Yeah.
He already has that.
That it was supposed to be like a free will versus slavery kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now you got Darkseid.
Chris asks who doesn't have a dong. That's a cyborg.
Yeah, I guess.
You've missed a lot over these last 2 hours.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
Do they show Apocalypse?
They show.
A little bit.
Oh yeah,
With the planet on fire, spitting fire into the friggin'. Such a cool image. That didn't feel like Darkseid.
I do hope we get a sequel.
Darkseid's like not that animated. He would just kind of like turn around, like, "Oh, it's you," like because everybody's a worm to him. Like everybody's a lesser life form.
like his nose is up.
Yeah, he would just be arrogant.
Got to be angry. It's all melty and metal and stuff.
Yeah.
This is how I talk.
Bad guys do this.
Scott Steiner math.
Scott Steiner, man.
That's what Chris said. He said the anti-life equation is just Scott Steiner math.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's Bob Lazar's Element 115. It's a pretty specific joke.
That's always the Nazis.
Yeah.
It's always passion too.
What?
Uh, we're just waiting to see who breaks first.
It's just like they're in every movie now. It's boring.
Well, I mean, do you remember that Nazis are bad? Because sometimes people forget, and that's why we have to make everybody understand that Nazis are bad.
I mean,
They're real Nazis.
why couldn't the like allies find it? The allies found it, and they didn't know what it was, and they put it away next to an ark.
That would actually be pretty interesting. Let's see him sit it down like top men will be.
I guess he didn't keep his dick.
Nope.
Is that why the actor got upset?
You don't understand, man. I need a dick.
He got upset because he's a snowflake and he sees race and everything.
I always liked the idea of Cyborg, though, that his father basically Frankensteined him. His father was Frankenstein. He was. I like that idea better.
Yeah, I actually do like that a bit too, and you can understand like the resentment that he would feel, being an experiment.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the enjoyment of not being dead. It kind of juxtaposed. Like, you're thankful that you're not dead, but at the same time, you don't have a dick.
I'm telling you, man. There's ways around that.
Well, like I said, I'm pretty sure he could make one. Like, he makes slow, like the hand and stuff. The missiles.
Mm-hmm.
You can make one ribbed for her pleasure.
You just have to put a really, really thick condom on it.
It would essentially be a fucking hose.
Like a second skin.
Could he contract like an STD?
Not
I
about
guess-
the STD, just to give the assumption that it's at least smooth like a skin. Because imagine all the tech that when he creates it, that will rip somebody apart.
It'd be like that scene in Seven.
In Seven, yeah. Oh, it's in blender mode. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I gotta go and I gotta use my internet powers to delete her existence.
Yeah, he's like a canceling machine.
Yeah.
Hollywood's gonna be a spike with something.
Hollywood's gonna be calling him to get rid of all the nude celebrity pictures that have been leaked.
Oh, maybe he's behind it.
Yeah. There you go, or he's behind it, yeah.
Yeah, really.
That's how he makes his money.
So we're what, over 2 hours in this movie, and Superman hasn't even really been mentioned.
And this scene in the original version made no sense because the ending of it, you'll understand. Like the edit of it was stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand why they make it out like, oh, I drove all the way from Kansas to Metropolis just to have a 5-minute conversation and then leave to wherever it is that I'm going.
Yeah, and the conversation they have is kind of.
That's what I'm talking about with the pacing and stuff. It's kind of like, okay, we're jumping around so much, and you're not seeing certain characters' motivations and things, even with this 4-hour edit.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, there's a reason to it. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
I do like how she has that little mill fan in the background as like a nod. Like Clark would have had that as like a reminder.
Is that the scene we're supposed to see the baby thing?
I still don't think it's coming. I think it's at night, I want to say.
Because I'm trying to find it.
She looks in her nightstand, like she pulls a drawer out to grab something, and there's a pregnancy test in there.
I had a husband get killed by a tornado where my son could have saved him, but he didn't for some reason.
I think I figured out why he did that. I still think it's a little ham-fisted, but I think that the reason why he did that was to show that Jonathan Kent's ideology, his concept of don't use your powers, don't be who you are, don't show the world who you are, juxtaposed with his father, like his actual father's ideology of becoming like a godlike figure that'll lead them, quote unquote, into the sunshine, like he says. Jonathan Kent had to die because his ideology had to die, because he would have been an influencing figure over him for the rest of his life. So he had to die, and he had to die in a way that was reflective of his own personal thoughts and ideology. So he had to be killed by his own hand while refusing help from Clark. Now, I don't know if it was the best method, but that is why I think he did it, because it's the objectivist philosophy of destroying the weak idea and becoming the powerful idea.
It's the writer for Grave Robbers, everybody.
It's not that it's just about a guy named Big Dick who kills bad guys. It's not nearly as complex.
I think he did it because he didn't want everybody to see who he was yet. I think that was the only reason.
Well, I think that it was. That's true. But what I mean is, like, his philosophy had to be removed from.
Oh, why is her eyes all red? And now she's Superman?
Yes. She's Superman.
Wait a minute. Oh, that looks terrible.
But he's a cool character.
Then you realize who he is. He's been there since the get-go.
Yeah, he's been in pretty much all the movies.
Superman's mom is actually Martian Manhunter?
No. In the first Superman movie, he's like a general or something like that. So he's been kind of like watching everybody as this unfolds.
Mm.
He was in Batman versus Superman, I'm pretty sure, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But why does he disguise as Martha Kent and goes to talk to Lois? Is that explained later?
To go satisfy his own curiosity of if they were in a relationship.
That's weird and creepy.
Yep.
Well, John was like Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter is really inhuman and weird.
Yeah, and he is a detective. That's how he was as a character.
I don't know. I'm just trying to justify it because I really like Martian Manhunter.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's my favorite Justice League member.
Well, the part with Pa Kent in Man of Steel, I always thought it could be interpreted as that not only the dad didn't want him to show up, but he also wanted to teach Clark you can't save everyone. I think that's what he wanted to show him. Like, you can't save everybody. And then later in the movie, when he's going to, like, because you can't save everybody, you're going to have to make a hard decision eventually. And then later in the movie, when he ends up killing Zod and it was going to kill, he makes a decision later at the end of the movie that he finally makes the hard decision. It's true.
That is pretty reflective.
I think that's kind of what
I can see.
And
I can see how you could get there, yeah.
And he also alludes in the Batman versus Superman that he needs to be better because of that. Yeah.
Right.
Destruction, the killing of Zod.
Because his father tells him in the beginning of the movie.
It's the making of a Superman. I love it.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
It's like it's what I was saying. It's like that's why I like those so much, because usually every time you've got a Superman, you get Superman when he's Superman. Not the making of the guy that that can freaking save everybody, takes all those risks, all those sacrifice, all those, you know.
I still think what I was saying was pretty good though, because I mean the movie really does a huge. I mean the two characters, Jor-El and Jonathan, are two entirely separate character. Like they have two entirely separate views on who he should be. Do what?
You made me hate that scene less.
Well, that's the thing. Is like it always bothered me, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't like the movie when it came out. I was like, why would he do that?
Yeah,
I think it's a harken back to the Christopher Reeves where the father dies of the heart attack, and then he says in the one scene, he says, "Or all these powers, I couldn't save them." I think it's just expanding upon that. With all these powers, I can't save everybody.
Yeah, but you could have saved him there, but not the heart attack. I mean, that's what pisses me off, because I think that the idea of the heart attack was way better, because that's something he's totally fucking powerless.
Yeah, that's also like a cop out too. Like sometimes you got to make tough choices, and I think it sets up him having to kill Zod,
right?
Because he has to make those choices. His dad was willing to, so he has to be a man that his dad would be proud of. And that also goes into BVS with Superman having to sacrifice himself and knowing that, I have to do what I have to do, even if I want to stay here with Lois.
What Mark said made me see it in this way, in a way. It's his stubbornness got him killed.
Yeah, it was his personal philosophy of it. Like, Snyder, when he was talking about Superman, he was talking about the idea of objectivism, being one of the central focuses of Batman. And
I see it as he was like that because of fear.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is that he had an inferior concept of what Clark's future should be. Whereas Jor-El literally says you'll be like a god to them. He and they reflect that like multiple times. They reference him being 33. They put him in front of a cross. I mean, they ham fist the idea that this is a Christ, Christ.
People touching him and all that shit.
Right, and then they literally kill and resurrect him. He literally is the representation of like a Christian, or not even necessarily a Christian, but a god-like entity.
Well, he's based on Moses. I mean, the original creator based him on Moses.
So. Okay. Well, yeah, but with Zack Snyder, it's obviously like a Christ allegory. So what he's doing is, I think he's literally he's separating, just like Joseph and God. Jor-El is like a God figure too.
Well, he didn't write. Snyder didn't write the Man of Steel all by himself. That was
sure, but I mean, what I'm saying is, when the end result was like this Christ allegory. So Jonathan Kent was Joseph and Jor-El was God, and Superman is Jesus, like he's the Christ figure. So, like I said, they literally kill and resurrect him. And I think what they were essentially doing was they were saying, well, you could be this, nobody and, a farmer, like, in the scene that previously, before Jonathan Kent, before he gets killed, he says, 5 generations I've been here, my family's been here, we've been farmers, blah, blah, blah. And Superman says, your family, not mine. My family's from space. And that's when the whole tornado thing happens. So, like, I think that it was just this idea that he had to die in a way because of the idea that he was holding Superman back. Like his ideas on what his future should be were literally holding him back.
I think it was just, I don't know. I think it was just him, that the movie makers were setting up the idea that he'd had to make a tough decision.
That could be true as well.
Like, let someone die, and he didn't want to he thought he couldn't kill Zod, and he was like, okay, should I, like my father, should I let those 2 innocent people get vaporized? And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And he breaks Zod's neck. He defies his father. He's his own person now at that point when he kills Zod. And not a better person, but he's his own. He had to make a decision. Like, it was an unwinnable decision, especially with his father, because he couldn't go be Superman, go save his dad. Everybody would know who he is. So that was an impossible decision too. And he listened to his father. That time he didn't. He broke Zod's neck and saved those 2 people because he wasn't going to let them.
That's true.
I think they're both mirror lessons for him, because the rest of the early part of the movie, he's going around saving people and then he disappears. Like he does with the oil rig, and he does all the other things, and he saves people and he just disappears. He doesn't show the world who he is till later. So
when he discovers his father when he discovers Jor-El.
Right. His dad. His
Yeah.
real dad.
When he discovers him, he tells him, about who he is, where he came from, and what he could be. Before that, he was lost. He was wondering. It's just like the idea that we have this wondering figure in between, Jesus at 12 years old in the, in the church, and we don't see him again until he's 33 years old.
Yeah, there's definitely religious. I get that, but
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I think that it could be both things. I just think that, that's personally that's kind of what I got out of the. I've thought about it for a while. Like I said, I think I saw Man of Steel in theaters, and that scene has bothered me for years. And it wasn't until I rewatched it a little bit ago that I kind of started piecing that together. But I mean, I could be totally wrong.
I could see that Nolan wrote that. I can't see Snyder wrote that.
Well, I think Nolan did Nolan have his fingers in Man of Steel?
Yeah, he wrote the script for Man of Steel.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I could be wrong. But, I think it could be both things. Like they could weave all that together.
I don't know. I don't think the actor did very good with Cyborg. I don't find him very good.
I agree.
He's moving all like the Terminator, and he's kind of hunched over the whole time, and I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
They got to bring Peter Verhoeven and make a Cyborg movie, commercials and everything like that. Make RoboCop.
He's a bit too depressed to be Cyborg.
That's a nice nod to the last movie.
And I don't even remember. Does he say at least "booyah"? What?
Booyah.
Now, my wife called me she told me I was a pervert for pointing this out. But the walls of this look like vaginas. Am I wrong?
No,
they look like vaginas.
That's probably Snyder. Yeah.
I was sitting and I'm watching it with her. I'm like, those look like vaginas? She's like, I think you just see vaginas everywhere. I was like, I don't know about that. They look like vaginas.
So this is like the chamber from Batman v Superman thing where like what's his face comes out of.
Zod.
Doomsday.
Oh, Doomsday, right? Yeah. Sorry,
but I don't think it's the original Doomsday. But
yeah, that was something that I found a little disappointing. Was that it wasn't.
But in the original extended cut, like the computer mentions that there's been something done like that before.
This stuff with Lois,
remember?
This stuff with Lois could be cut out of the entire film.
That's the one.
I think you cut a half hour out of the movie, cut her out. It doesn't add. It slows the whole movie down. It just bums me out every time.
But she's sad. This is the part. This is the part right here, Sam. This is the part where she opens this up, and I didn't mean to cut you off, Passion. I just
no, it's all right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, you're right. It never got opened.
Maybe she's just really gross.
Maybe that was Clark's.
She just.
Oh, maybe it was Clark's. Yeah,
I don't know how Kryptonians work.
That's true.
Don't you know men can have babies now?
He's just sitting like it's his hand, like his face in his hands on his knees, sitting on the toilet crying.
So is this how they resurrect him in the original movie?
Yeah.
Now this is very like, yeah, like he's getting baptized or something.
He's being reborn because there's vaginas on the wall.
But technically, he's being recharged
with the mother box.
Yeah.
And there's something I saw earlier explaining the decisions they made with this scene, like the photograph that fell into the water and the mother box is like, no one is quite sure how a mother box is supposed to work. So they had to have that photo in there to show that time's reversing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay. He's got a little baby hand.
Do you take my little hand or you'll fall?
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
I can't. Give me your other hand.
This is my strong hand.
So, people watching, what, 2 hours, 33 minutes, and 54 seconds.
Literally 1 second ahead of me. Exactly, not literally. What the fuck's wrong with me?
That looks terrible. That looks very green screen.
I think the guy who plays that cop, I think he played like the younger Superman in the first Superman movie.
I think that's Jimmy Olsen from I think one of the first Superman movies. There's something on Twitter about it, but
No, I don't understand. Okay, I'm sorry, but maybe I missed something. But what's the motivation to bring Superman back?
Because he's the only one that could. They said it because he's the only one that could stand against them. Because the mother box never activated since like the last time they activated was before Superman was there.
Okay, so why are the mother boxes tied to Superman?
Because they
They're
know.
afraid of him.
Yeah, now they know that. Yeah.
Did they explain that? Because maybe I missed it.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
I might have
Yeah,
been talking about the vagina walls when they were going over that.
Or complaining about something else.
Yeah. Maybe it was that long diatribe about,
so the mother
Jonathan
boxes are Kryptonian?
No, they're they just recognize that he's incredibly powerful.
That's weird.
I think
And, by the experiment of that the dad did on him, on Cyborg, they knew that they can reconstruct and recharge, and so that's how they come up to the conclusion they can kickstart Superman back up.
Okay, that's cool. His chin's a little too big.
There's granny goodness.
they do, Chris. Passion's just too busy complaining about stuff.
Is it supposed to be like a future? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The Omega beams.
And you get to see Darkseid. Yeah.
That's so badass. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks more like Darkseid.
He's getting a flashback of what's gonna happen if he keeps going. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks more like him there.
He's having his own glimpse into the future of waking Superman up.
Come with me.
Kilowog.
Yeah, that was a nice nod. I liked seeing Kilowog there. Not dead, but
Yeah.
Just that little clip. I'm like, oh fuck, man. Part 2 would have been sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
dude.
would have been badass.
They did say that depending on how it was doing, they were considering maybe reestablishing it into the current DCU, or at least letting him do the sequel.
Yeah, but none of the actors will come back and do it.
Yeah, they all want to.
And I don't think that the Cyborg's coming back.
Well, replace that fucker.
You get rid of some of the guys that I don't
Look
know.
at the dude from the Doom Patrol show. He does Cyborg so much better on that show. He actually plays him like in the comic books. I always liked Cyborg. I thought he was a cool character.
He is pretty cool. Yeah. I thought his stuff, like I said, was some of the more compelling origin stories that they've had in this. Although I do like the flashes with the dad still in jail, but that's pretty canon still. So
Yeah, he's definitely an incel. It's the first time he's ever touched a box. He's dead.
See what you did, Cyborg?
See? Told you, just Chester's box and shooting stuff into the air.
it's the amniotic fluid because he's being reborn.
Mm.
There's vaginas on the wall. I don't know.
Might want to go track down that box.
Yeah. Or just bury it again.
Seems to be the best way to hide it.
Yeah, that's the only one they haven't figured out where it is yet.
So, all right, we got these hordes of.
Yeah, that is the
people
Jimmy
that can-
Olsen from the original
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve movies.
So we got these hordes of parademons that can sense these things. God damn it! They buried it again.
Parademons, their senses only go about 6 inches deep and underground. They can't pick it up any deeper than that.
Mother Box is just a real complicated Jenga.
Their only weakness.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an actual woman's when you
Wasn't
think
he in
about
a suit? Like, more shots for the ladies.
At least it's not like Aquaman where he's like, all right, I'm going to go take dive in the ocean. I'm going to rip all my shirt off. Just throw it on the ground.
And do you notice no CGI lips?
My favorite thing with Henry Cavill, he did this video one time. You probably find it on YouTube. He walks around crowded New York, and like the Superman of Steel had just come out or been out. No one recognized him. No one on the street.
Mhm.
Like the guy plays Superman. No one knew.
With glasses, just like Clark, yeah.
It's hilarious.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's like, see?
It works.
Totally works.
And he had the big nerdy glasses.
It's bad stuff I've seen, so. I've seen the Josh Whedon lame version of this, so.
Yeah.
Is this different? I hope.
Yep.
Okay, good. Because the Josh Whedon one was really bad. Let's go on Cyborg.
Suddenly, this movie shifts into redeemable.
He knows he can pick up shit and throw it at you. So far, this is like the Josh Whedon one.
He just
No,
gave
most
Wonder
of
Woman
most
head.
of the scenes pretty much the same,
Oh.
minus the dumb stuff with Batman at the end. Like,
Yeah, there's a few things that are different.
Do you bleed? That whole thing is kind of cut out.
Yeah, it's not in there.
Yeah, but wasn't that?
Yeah.
in that Snyder
Oh,
movie?
it's not in there neither. No, it's a bit different.
Well,
Again,
was-
they
wasn't
sucked the Whedon out of it.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
in the Snyder movie?
No, that was in Batman versus Superman. They
Which is a
appeared.
Snyder flick.
No, but in this, when he picks up Batman, like he remembers that he said that to Superman, so Superman says it back to Batman. It's like that's what he remembers about Batman, not that they're friends and stuff now. It's like I said, they sucked the Whedon out of this movie for this scene. Like all the shitty Whedon dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the Flash doesn't look like shit.
I like that part. I like the part like he's where like, holy shit, this guy's almost as fast as me. He can see me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Flash is just a little faster than Superman.
Yeah.
Not much, but all those people who died, their names. I like how he feels the impact just a little bit.
It's one of the things I liked in the Batman Return or Superman Returns movie when the bullet hits him in the eye and it ricochets. I thought that was pretty cool too.
Part in that movie.
Do what?
Bye bye, Jimmy. Oh damn it. He looks different there. That's two scenes shot differently.
The guy's just like, holy shit, is that Batman?
No, it's like his hair's slightly different. Get out of here, Tin Man.
It's just punching.
Taps him on the butt.
He's gonna beat your ass. Uh-huh. You can't fly. Ha ha ha.
I love that.
I love how he flies, dude.
Just boom,
Yeah, that's how
lands in the
Darkseid
ground.
should be to me. Like to me, that's what Darkseid should be. He should be all menacing like that. And there goes a gauntlet Alfred worked really hard on. The kryptonite, dude. Break out the freaking kryptonite you got.
They used it all in the spear.
Yeah, he doesn't have any.
He's a billionaire. He could find some.
They did.
Doesn't work
They-
like that.
and they put it into the spear.
The spear just disintegrated?
No, I think it was
Yeah, once it got pierced
confiscated.
into,
Oh, did it disintegrate?
went through Doomsday.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Batman would always have a plan. Well, he has a plan here, but he would have some kind of failsafe. He always does.
Yeah.
It's called prep time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what allows Batman to win everything.
See, now this whole stuff with Superman coming back and all this stuff feels like a totally separate movie. Like it could be a whole movie in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
It feels
But in
shoehorned.
the original plan is we were supposed to have like Men of Steel 2, which was supposed to be the actual death of Superman, but they made him do it in
right.
yeah,
Batman v Superman.
yeah.
Yeah, which, I don't know
Which-
why they did that.
It really sucks because it's like he was trying to do The Dark Knight Returns and Death of Superman at the same time, which would have been both fantastic movies.
Yep. But
And-
they forced him to do something else because they wanted him to hurry up to Justice League.
Yeah, exactly. It was
And
all.
I still think he nailed it, but you have to watch the extended cut of Superman v Superman to actually be worth it.
Flash,
Uh,
Flash, why isn't every bone in his body broken?
because of the speed.
he
Force.
heals too. Remember, he has
Yeah, but he's not impervious.
no, but he can have bones broken, wait like a few minutes, and then they start being melting. He has a healing factor.
Yeah. Well, he's just like got pulverized. There's literally the stairs are caved in, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But the Speed Force.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that probably slowed him down a little bit.
That's the thing that always got me frustrated when I was a kid talking to other people about superheroes. And they're like, "Well, who do you think would win, Juggernaut or Flash?" And it's like you can't beat the Speed Force. Part of the like you were talking about earlier.
The Juggernaut would win.
Well, yeah, I think the Juggernaut would win too, but you go back to the Speed Force and it just becomes ridiculous. It's like you're talking about like iconic, legendary, and godlike and stuff like that.
Speed is like only good for so much. It's like they get one hit and you're dead.
Right, but then they get like the atomic punch or whatever that the Flash is capable of.
Is this where Dad bites it?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger walks in. I've come for the mother box. That's cool. Look how big he's got a duck. Why would he duck? He just smashed the door.
Because he's polite.
Is it still annoying to pass through shit?
Destroy it.
Mother box. There's no mother boxes here. You can, you're welcome to leave.
Yeah, what up, Xavier GTS? Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he gets cut up in like a million laser pieces. That's kind of awesome. What is he doing with the laser? Is he trying to just shut it down or something?
And like they were explaining before, it kind of like heats it up. So what it does, you'll see. He'll explain it after.
I'm kind of disappointed on the boom tubes. Because I liked them when they were like behind him, they were literally like, and then they were. Flash can put them back together real fast.
Just use the Speed Force.
Yeah. And he just needs a quick blowjob from Lois. It'd be fine.
There you go.
He like steps on his dad's goo. Flash is like, what the fuck? F6.
Part 6.
Part 6.
We're 2 hours,
Yeah.
53 minutes, and 20 seconds in. And Big Blue is back. Okay, we're not Big Blue. But you can get it.
Easy, sir. Easy.
Big Black. That doesn't sound.
Said Big Blue.
But he's wearing black now.
I know, that's why I didn't say it.
I did. I'm sorry.
I know.
I wasn't thinking, guys. I'm sorry.
That's why you have a comic called with a character called Big Dick Murphy. Go back it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, let's see. Agree with Chris. It's a 4-hour movie. This thing should be able to explain every detail.
It
It
does.
does.
It says that Passion doesn't listen. He just talks and complains. Then he asks questions that we have to explain what just.
Well,
what
you
just
guys are
happened.
talking. You guys are talking about stupid shit.
That's the problem with these watch-alongs. It's the
Yeah,
talking.
The talking. I'm sorry, I haven't seen the movie already, so
Nah, it's fine.
I guess it's my fault for coming to a watch-along stream and not seeing the movie ahead of time.
Yeah. This one you have to kind of know the lead up to.
There is a lot of like small details and stuff like that that get lost if you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
And
I
it's
make
so-
sure I rewatched everything the last 2
And you know,
days,
you
just
can
in
tell
case.
yourself one thing also. It's a watch along, so dead air, it's not a bad thing.
But it also isn't a good thing.
Yeah, but no, but
It's bittersweet.
there's movies that we've watched that we haven't talked that much. We still make jokes doing it.
That's true. There are a couple
Yeah.
of movies where we've been pretty quiet because we've
Like-
lost. Yeah, we're just sitting and watching it, like, oh shit, we're supposed to do something.
Yeah, like I prefer like having watched it or watched something recently. Because if I haven't and I get caught up in the movie, like I'll just watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. Sometimes I watch it before, like a day or two before.
I had to do that when we watched Hellboy 2. I was just sitting there like, man, I gotta remember that I'm not here to watch the movie. I'm here to comment on the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this movie needs a lot of commenting, so
Let's get Zack Snyder to hang out with us.
It's
Maybe he
fucking
can explain some of this shit.
yeah, he can explain a few other things to us too.
In
Yeah.
the original theatrical cut, dude, Batman was like depressed, always emo. Oh, dude.
I'm angsty.
Well, he is kind of the original emo character. I mean, come on.
Yeah, there's emo and there's emo, dude.
Not in the 60s, he wasn't.
It's
He
like
was-
somebody took
doing
his
a
balls
monkey
away.
and he was
In the
disco
60s, he was-
dancing. Not
In the
disco
60s, he
dancing.
was just a millionaire. Now he's a billionaire, so.
Yeah, but he had a little red phone, and he slid down a pole, and he was Batman.
Yeah, but they explained that in Austin Powers.
Did they? I don't remember that.
Yeah, when he goes in, dude, and asks for an amount, and they start laughing because
See,
it's so
look,
small.
The only way
Oh,
you could.
I thought you were talking about sliding down the pole. Being Batman. I was like, what the fuck?
See, like, Chris is right. The only way you could get me to watch this movie would be if Passion and Soul were there to watch it with me and make fun of it. Then it would be fun.
Yeah, get ready for about 30 minutes of talk of Chris wearing a red dress and going to Mardi Gras. Good luck with that if that's how you want to spend your 4 hours. But
I remember when Vinny was asking about it. He was like, "What the hell is this red dress thing?" It's like I don't even know, dude.
so yeah, guys, before we start this watch along, I just want to say that I am not tied in any way to passion for drawing.
Or the red dress thing.
Yes, no red dresses, nothing. I'm not tied to any of this degeneracy. No hate.
Degenerates.
But then Passion's gonna sit on the stream and not say anything for like 40 minutes.
Yeah. Just send me a check.
Mhm.
There you go.
Hey guys, we're really standing up for the customer, aren't we?
Oh, just make sure you all don't say a word to me the whole time. Okay.
No eye contact.
Don't question me about anything I just said. Don't stand up for anybody. Just take what I say, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's how fan advocates are supposed to act. He's in the corn.
He just got his memory back.
Turns around, he's got a fucking scythe. Turns into Children of the Corn Part 10.
Like, I was wondering, like, who the fuck's taking care of the Kent farm?
Especially she just sold. But it got taken.
No, it's probably Martian Manhunter been taking care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or probably Bruce Wayne.
Just driving one of those tractor combines. It's like, I really actually kind of like this. This is a nice little life.
Yeah,
They don't have these on Mars.
No, it's
The
probably
first-
Bruce Wayne, dude. Come on.
the guy from the bank comes by. It's like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. This is ours now. It's like, oh yeah. He transforms into the banker's mom. This, yeah, I'm your mom, and I'm a whore.
All of a sudden, he goes, I'm hearing a voice that says, if I build it, they will come. Get it?
And Ray Liotta just starts walking up. I heard there's going to be baseball or something.
The guy who played his dad.
Yeah, no, I followed up with the Ray Liotta. He's the ball player.
Yeah.
I was with you.
Okay. Tell me, you just.
And then she just starts moving down. Don't take this the wrong way, but you taste like embalming fluid.
See, look at his hair's different because in the back his hair's not all neatly cut.
To be fair, that could have been like a,
My favorite part of Man of Steel is like when Zod goes after his mom and then he just goes berserk on Zod or whoever it is, like, get away from my mother, and he just freaking wails. That's awesome.
That was a good scene. Like he just loses his shit on him.
Don't touch my mother. Wow, she has more emotion than.
To be fair, she is a really good actress.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Diane Lake's fantastic. Yes.
She was like in a Muppet movie in 45 versions. So.
Muppet movie.
All the feels.
I'm just a battery everybody uses.
Chris, you're such a degenerate. Don't make me derent you, brother.
What did he do?
It's complete.
Martian Manhunter is like Martian Muff Hunter.
Martian Muff Hunter. See, that's what's got to be in the Triple X parody.
I do like I don't like the design of Flash's costume. I think it looks stupid, but I like the idea that he has scuffs and scrapes and friction marks all over it.
Yeah,
I think that's like kind of a neat idea, but
ground level superhero kind of thing.
Yeah, like it's just it's like the bugs will literally carve stuff into his because he hits a bug at like because they never really get into that because at the speed he goes, just hitting like a fly would be like a bullet going through him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also pretty happy with Cyborg's design too. I like the unevenness of his armor and stuff. Like the mother box doesn't really know how to recreate a human being, so it just kind of forms it into shapes that are necessary for it to exist, rather than giving it like a humanistic kind of vibe. I guess I don't know.
I'm just amazed that Bruce Wayne's in that sweaty big outfit and his hair looks perfect.
It's all that money, man.
That's true.
Just slick it through and that's all he's got to do.
I think when I got finished with like the other cut of the movie, I was thinking like it just felt like all the things that I did like about it were all Snyder's, and all the things that I didn't were Whedon's.
Yeah.
It made that so much clearer. I was like, all right, I like this part. I wasn't wrong
That's
for
pretty
liking
clear.
this part.
So
Yeah.
he's got the more badass armor on now, right? Batman
Yeah.
does. Okay. Why can't we have a regular landing pad like everybody else?
Because it's not as cool.
Because
Cool points,
Batman
dude.
has money.
It's true. That looks like a whale.
Yeah.
There's a used bookstore where I live, and it has it's like somebody bought that and brought it back and sold it. Like they disliked it apparently so much that they sold it back to this
That's right.
used bookstore. It's just a big toy of it.
I was just thinking of something. They had Alfred sitting there on the grating there, all of a sudden that janitor comes in, just starts mopping up all the
Look, guys, I gotta make money somehow. All right, don't mind me.
And he's saying stuff like, dude, well, why can't you just have a normal landing pad?
My specialty is mopping grates.
I think it's nice that Willem Dafoe is able to play somebody who isn't a total freak for once.
In Jeremy Irons.
Yeah.
He would have been so perfect for the fucking Joker, though.
He would have. He really would have.
I mean, Jeremy Irons and Willem Dafoe need to do more movies together. They're like both over the top actors.
Yeah, but William Dafoe just smiles and he looks like the Joker already.
He smiles and he just looks like a psychopath. He's like, "Hi, I'm Willem Dafoe," and you're like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
Yeah,
dude."
but you know the one in the game Arkham Asylum
Yeah.
was based on him. Yeah,
Really? That
Uh-huh.
makes a lot of sense, actually, with the smile. When you think about it, like that wide grin that he does. Man, I don't think I've ever seen a movie where Willem Dafoe was just like a normal guy.
Go team.
Once again, walking the hall of vaginas.
Yeah, they look even more like vaginas in this scene.
They really do.
So, what is going on back there?
Back in the hall of
They also look like seeds.
Yeah. See like vag is flashing like in the Super Friends. Back in the hall.
Just spins around as it like zooms in.
Superman.
I can't wait to see. I hope we get to see him again in the blue and red.
It would be nice. I remember the first image I saw of him. I wasn't sure because they didn't have the red trunks, but then I saw the him
The
breaking
yellow
the
belt.
soundberry. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. I saw the thing like the trailer where he broke the sound barrier. Like they did
Yeah.
that one. It was just like a 10-second clip, and he like breaks the sound barrier. I was like, that's pretty damn cool. I was really excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't bring up Nick Cage again, Chris. I'm still mad over that awful jiu-jitsu movie.
Yeah.
Spent like $8 on. It was garbage.
Which one?
What is it even like?
When
good?
we watched that jiu-jitsu movie with Nick Cage.
Yeah, that was shit.
So disappointing. It wasn't even like bad in like a fun way. Just bad.
Yeah, that was a rough one. That was a rough one.
Yeah.
This is awesome music.
Mm-hmm.
Superman, that new Superman theme is good. I mean, it's really hard to beat the John Williams original one, but this
Yeah, it
one
really
is
Yeah.
pretty damn close.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it feels epic.
I'm telling you, dude, the freaking Song of Justice League is a mix of that and all their theme. It's fucking amazing. Check it out. It's available on YouTube.
Wouldn't you be doing stretches and shit?
Yeah.
I thought it was yoga. My wife said it was Tai Chi.
Could be Tai Chi.
I've never done either one of those things.
They should have had him like doing like a 24-pack of Monster,
That actually would have been pretty good. Yeah.
just drinking them real fast.
Just
Yeah, but it
pound
doesn't
them
need
one, two,
He
three,
doesn't
four.
need an energy drink. He needs food. He needs.
Whatever you see.
They should have made him picking out, getting ready and picking out.
Just pounding like a
Yeah.
bag of something.
Yeah. Ultra
Doritos or
speed.
something.
Yeah. Okay, FC.
KFC. There you go. Whatever product placement they could get a hold of,
Yeah.
really.
It's Night Owl.
It's the bat whale.
The bat whale.
It looks
There
like a
you go.
whale. It doesn't look like a.
Bat beluga.
Nuke 'em.
Turn it around. You know he can't hear you, right? Shut up.
Mark. You can shut up. That wasn't a very good force field.
It always reminded me of a leaf. Like it looked like a leaf.
It's almost like we had this fight before.
But there were there were parademons.
You know, Batman. You know what Batman's good at in his Snyder movies?
Crashing things?
Yeah, wrecking shit.
Yeah.
Like none of his aircrafts last more than like 5 seconds.
They shouldn't. They're obnoxiously huge, like whales. I mean, should be shot out of the sky.
Cyborg's like it's its purpose. It needs to fly. It's like it's a whale. It's a giant
Yeah.
whale.
Now its purpose is to die.
Get the car in.
It's like,
Yeah.
Destroy some shit. Get the car in.
like look at all the screens on the sides. Like, why would you design the thing like that?
So that they could dislodge and hurt somebody really bad.
True. Because Batman's dead. Gives a fuck.
The Batman.
Because Batman can't even really beat one of these parademons.
You can. It just takes a lot of effort.
Yeah, he's like not strong enough.
It'd be like killing a dude.
He's got to cheat with a tank car.
I was really excited when I saw this. I was like, "Oh, we're getting to get the Bat Tank," and then
Oh.
that drove out. And I was like, "Damn it!"
And by the way, Passion, all that cool stuff that you're seeing was replaced by them trying to save a little family in the fucking.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, that was random.
there were people that live in Chernobyl, and we need to
Yeah.
know
Yes,
about it.
one family.
One
They had to
family
go
of 3 or something with a
spend
little
like
girl.
20 minutes on trying to save.
Our families have been here since the '60s when
they
this is
have,
a
like-
horrible,
Did they have like 3 eyes and shit and like
like the fish from Springfield.
like cleft lips?
I don't know how they get like if it happened in the '60s. There's like the dad I get, like they gave birth to the dad, but where'd the kids come from? Like, there's nobody else around.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay.
That's so badass.
That's cool. That's badass stuff. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
And this is what Snyder's good at. This kind of shit.
Just over the top, ridiculous
Yeah,
violence.
this
Comic
is the stuff I
bookish,
like
yeah.
that he does.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
one of my favorite stuff. Like I love like Jason Momoa in this part. Like he just Aquaman just going nuts.
Mhm.
That's so much fun. Like it's so like this
Okay,
is
like
perfect.
that bit right there. Like that's pretty cool. Where the
got
parademon
impaled.
rips off the gun barrel,
Oh,
start
yeah.
using it as a club, then he passes it to his buddy. That's cool. That's something Snyder would think of.
And now they start working as a team, and that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. The first Avengers movie.
There you go.
So where it's like I could have did that.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh Whedon slow mo action scene.
This whole scene is so like ridiculous. I love it.
Well, it's that thing, like we were saying, it's over the top, it's ridiculous violence and
Yeah,
stuff
but
like
you
that.
think like it
It's
also
comic
shows
book.
like the thing that you don't really show is like the Aquaman's like a powerhouse. He's a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so he
He's
can't
not
do
afraid
all
of getting
this.
hurt.
No, it's like you want to jump in and smash some dudes and fall like 100 feet. Like yeah, I can take it.
Yeah.
Plus, in this, he can't fly, so
Yeah. I love how he just like heaves him. It's
like
just so cool.
he's surfing him there. That's
Yeah, he just
Yeah, he's a
he just
surfer.
lands right on his feet. It's just like no problem, like nothing.
Not only does he surf him, he literally smashes him into a building, collapses it. Like that's just badass.
He's actually more clumsy in the water than he is out of it.
Yeah.
It's like if I was the rest of them, I'd be like, "Hey, Bruce, you might want to sit this one out. We kind of have to cover for you all the time, and it's kind of causing problems with the team.
You're
You're
so
gonna
part of
get
the
one of us
plan.
killed.
If you want to sit back like Alfred and kind of man the phones a little bit, that'd be great." Oh, that's cool. I like that. That was cool. He ejected it and
He's got some cool moments in this.
yeah.
like-
All right.
like,
See,
he
that's
really-
Batman shit right there.
Like
Mhm.
this is whole like
This is what I was waiting the whole movie for because he doesn't do any Batman shit to this part.
No, I mean he doesn't really have like he's not gonna do Batman shit against Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
it's like this is perfect for him to unleash too. Like
Well, that was kind of the beauty of the Justice League was that he was the background guy to pick up some of the, well, I mean in this case like parademons and stuff like that. Well, at Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Superman, took the brunt of the big guys and stuff.
Yeah, but he always was like funding the Justice League anyway. He's the one to give him all the money.
Yeah.
They
It
had to
wouldn't
let him.
exist without him.
They probably the rest of them like, we can't really kick Bruce out. Why? Kind of pays for everything.
it's like he's got those all comfy chairs. I mean
Yeah,
it's
it's like,
kind of rude.
yeah, we can't. He's annoying. He has no superpowers. I know, but we kind of, he pays my bills. What?
But if he dies, then we get nothing. Then we got nothing. Well, maybe we could con Robin into something.
That would be an interesting comic. Bruce Wayne dies, and then like how the Justice League deals with having no money anymore.
That'd have to be like a third party comic or something like that, like Wanted or something.
Clark would be poor because they'd shut his freaking newspaper down because no one reads newspapers.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, here's some of the Josh Whedon stuff I've seen. It's really bad stuff. Yo, yo, yo. We're here to kick your booty. little too Thor-like.
Yeah. Well, that's I think what they were going for.
I want to see him like throw fish and shit at him.
See how you do with a shark.
He's just like slaps it away. Here, eat some mackerel.
I don't know why I thought that would work. It'd actually be pretty funny if he just kept.
There's a bunch of endangered freaking sea turtles at him.
It'd be great though, because like they'd all get impaled on the spikes and stuff, and eventually gum up his armor.
Like he's the reason why they're endangered. He keeps throwing them at bad guys. Fucking Aquaman. That's the other thing about his character in this and in the movie, Aquaman movie. He has like really no respect for the sea, really.
No, he has like a grudge against him. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. It's like, fuck the crabs and the shrimp. And because doesn't he in like one cartoon Justice League where he actually gets amoebas or plankton or something from the sea to like eat? What was the one? Was it Justice League? It was a newer one where he actually, all the guys had bombs strapped to him, and then he actually gets the amoebas in the ocean to eat it, to eat the bomb.
I don't know.
Remember like Throne of Atlantis?
No. If you can do multiple arms, why don't you do like 1,000? Oh, that's a Captain America move right there.
Yeah, man. I remember when he totally collapsed that bridge when they were fighting Thanos.
Yeah, but when he hit with the hammer, hit the hammer and it reflected off of it.
He used Thor's hammer.
Yeah, he did. They did that in the first Avengers movie, where he hits the hammer and
Yeah, it's like that montage where the camera's like spinning around him.
Yeah. Well, that's when he shoots the Iron Man laser beam off of it, which is really
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my favorite scene in that movie, where they're all do their powers off of one another. It's really cool.
That was really good.
Well, you're bringing up mommy with Oh, they're still fighting outside.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of parademons they gotta take care of on the outside.
Yeah. Hurry up, bro. He's like, I hate to tell you this, guy, but I'm not good with computers.
Like,
because he is kind of a jock,
Yeah.
Not a.
Well, no, they said that he was a genius too, so I don't know. It moves the story.
Yeah, this is the only difference I've seen in this is like not impressed.
that's so badass.
Yeah.
I love that. He just crushes it with the ice breath. Not that's the thing about like the ice breath is such like a cool power that not too many people ever use it. Like it's not.
I think it's like overpowered. So there's certain powers Superman's been added to him. Like the laser beams are just kind of used too much.
Yeah, that's definitely used too much. I think like the freeze breath almost nobody uses. Like,
yeah, that's true. I like the extra pinky. That's kind of neat.
That's for Lois.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's lame. That's Josh Whedon line. Oh, now suddenly they know how to fight. That looked bad green screen wise. This is like the cartoon.
Uh
This
huh.
is like the Jim Lee cartoon version. Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
I'm getting irradiated from Chernobyl. Nope. Headshot. Can't dodge everything. Like, how can he dodge like a laser?
Because photons move at about the speed of light, so it would move at about whatever the speed of light is. So he can actually outrun.
The speed of light?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do now. That's what he did before. He went so fast to the speed of light that when he breaks that barrier, time goes back a bit.
Yeah, I understand that. He breaks the time barrier, but
But he starts building up a charge, and that's how he activated the mother
Mm-hmm.
thing.
right, yeah, I saw
Mother
that.
box.
You said that.
But he said that when he
you
approaches
go.
the speed of light, that's when it happens.
What's her face playing Granny Goodness, right?
I don't
Yep.
remember who they got to play her.
Julie Dench or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's actually a pretty good choice.
Yeah.
First,
It's too late.
so they did 4 hours for nothing.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, don't tell me he's going to do the flashpoint thing.
Yes and no.
Watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
give you your penis back.
No. My penis is much stronger than it ever was before.
My penis is a master key.
I'm sorry that an accident I had nothing to do with killed your mother and took your schlong. What are those things?
I think they're supposed to
mother boxes.
represent the
Mother
like the
boxes.
physical representation of them.
Tell me Superman dies again. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
We're fine. You gotta do it again.
Save one of them.
That's fucking yeah.
You broke my horn. Anybody order the seafood?
Uh,
I like the dark. What's that in the thing where you can see dark side on the other side?
Yeah, wait for it.
Ooh, just come through, man, and beat their ass. Your dark side. He should have said something like, "We'll meet again, Kryptonian," or something like that. He's a smart ass, man. Darkseid needs to freaking. Be like, there is no job security on Apocalypse.
good dental though.
That's so bad. I prepared the Armada. We will use the old way. So I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's
And there will be no sequel.
it's a shame. It really is.
Hopefully they will. The response to the Snyder Cut has been fucking good so far. Way
Well,
better.
it's got to turn into subs to, HBO Max here. So if it doesn't, then
Also depends what the
remember that
What-
part? Flash is like to Cyborg. Remember that part where you got your dick cut off? That was hilarious. I thought that thing crashed. Right? Am I
It's-
wrong about that? I thought that
It's
crashed.
really good.
nah, it might have crashed, but or maybe Batman crashed it, but
They had two.
He soft crashed.
Batman had prep time, so he had another one back up.
Probably does. I mean, he's rich.
yeah, I mean it's like hey hey Alfred, send the ship B. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah. I love that they changed it to the black suit, man. I love that.
Oh, the Kingdom Come outfit.
But it was after he was resurrected in the comic books. They when they buried him in a black Superman
Yeah.
costume. I thought it was just so cool that they brought him back in it.
Is it over? Oh.
Brother.
Is it like another 3-hour epilogue?
Yes, we
Yeah.
got another 3 hours, brother. Strap in.
Another 30-minute.
4-hour epilogue. 30 minutes? Seriously?
Yeah.
This movie's 4 hours, Pastor. We've been over this.
Nah, a bit less because of the credits. About 20 minutes.
I like that they came back and
Right,
resolved this.
folks. We made it to near the end.
He's like, he's
If
like,
there's anybody actually decides to watch along with this, thank you.
I would definitely watch it in shifts.
Yes. Unless you got like a lazy
I
day
think
to
Yeah.
once is enough.
If you've got an open day, man, just
yeah, man.
chill and watch it.
Or somebody like me that just works and watching shit.
There you go.
There you go.
Because, dude, if you can binge watch like an entire fucking series on Netflix, you can binge watch a 4-hour movie.
Sure.
Especially that they gave you little chapters there if you want to take a little break. I thought that was a good little thing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
looking
really
at
liked
it.
this scene with his-
all sexy.
That's
No
why he gave
singing
them.
chick.
That's why he gave everything back. Yeah.
Take
Aquaman's
my hand,
like,
Peter.
I'm gonna go find that creepy blonde chick and get me some. I
Take-
think I deserve it.
Take my hand, Peter. You're like a son to me.
Godspeed,
Nothing like a
Spider-Man.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. That's like my favorite part of the whole movie. Godspeed, Spider-Man.
But Aquaman
He
to
just
me
does
is
a
like
great job in that movie.
to me Aquaman is like one of the best DC movie that came out after the Snyder fiasco.
Hmm.
It still holds to the Snyder a bit.
But you mean Batman v Superman? Snyder fiasco?
No, the
I wanna-
Justice League fiasco.
I want to go to Iceland. I think that'd be awesome. It looks
Yeah, man.
cool.
Let's find us some
Too much
creepy
ice.
singing.
Hell yeah, man.
You know
Get one of
what?
those. Get one of those braided wool sweaters and
Yeah, like
Yeah,
here, girl. Sniff
Jump
on
in the-
this.
yeah. Get some of those Nordic babes.
It smells like cigars and alcohol. Like just like you like it.
Yep.
It's time to rebuild it after the Nolan shit. In a satellite. It turns mansion into the Hall of Justice or the Hall of Vaginas. I'm sorry.
All vagina. Exactly. Yeah.
No, that's only on Krypton, Pat. Yeah, only Krypton versus the vagina.
Bruce Wayne got you free.
No, even he doesn't have that much truth.
Really? Bruce Wayne doesn't have that kind of.
No,
See, that's the other thing too. Like, I don't understand about Bruce Wayne. All he has to do is basically donate to all these politicians to get everything straightened out.
right?
I mean, like billionaires don't do that in real life.
He'd rather dress up like a bat and do it, man. Sound logic.
Well, Luther becomes president at one point in time. So he's got to battle Luther. That'd be a really, really interesting but boring comic book about them using lobbyists.
There you go.
Didn't Gotham City get like destroyed and then Luther comes in and like kind of buys all the land up and starts building it up?
I wouldn't be
In
surprised.
Gotham
But
City.
he just bought the entire bank there and save his the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you can buy a bank,
Yeah. Buy a. No, that's not. No.
I mean,
How did that go? Shit. Never mind. I'm gonna let that one go. Go ahead. Never
my
mind.
my theory always has been is Bruce lets this stuff go on, because he wants to keep fighting crime. He's like, I could do a lot more with my money, but I want to fight it. He lets it happen.
Yeah, he would have really done a good job as Commissioner Gordon.
I'm standing on the edge of a building for no reason.
It's
What's
so
with the-
beautiful.
What's with the tank part? What did
It's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoy it.
And you're not done.
God, I want a movie with that tank in it so
Uh-huh.
Bat Tank, the movie.
bad. I'd watch that. I would.
He runs goofy in this too. The actor does. I don't know. I think he's a really bad Flash, and the Cyborg.
Yeah.
I think they're both bad.
I don't really like the guy that played Flash in general. So
I mean, the kid from the television shows, he knows he's a lot better. But
he's a lot more Barry Allen, I
Yeah.
think.
Mm-hmm.
except when this movie will never have a sequel. Is this the Lex Luthor scene? Now, if they did a Legion of Doom, that would be awesome.
I'd watch the shit out of Legion of Doom. That'd be cool as hell.
Give an excuse to Batman to use the tank.
Hell yeah, man. I love that tank. I remember the first time I read The Dark Knight Returns. I had to have been 13. I just immediately loved that tank.
Did you watch the animated movie of Dark Knight Return?
Yeah. I actually own them. I bought them on Blu-ray as soon as they came out. I was so excited to have like Peter Weller playing
Mhm.
Batman in that. That was so cool, man.
This is an operation table.
Yeah.
Dude.
You don't seem to understand, son. This isn't
That's
a
not
mud
Luthor.
hole.
Luthor's gone. This is at least the cool Joker part. Why would Luthor be in Arkham Asylum?
Because he was driven mad by the seeing Steppenwolf and all that whole thing that he did at the end of
Okay.
yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I also like that they show Arkham as being Arkham, whereas with the Bale movies, it was more of like a facility kind of thing. Like it was like an actual medical facility. I like it being more of like a prison type of thing.
Oh, okay. This is a Deathstroke, right?
Yep.
I've seen pictures of him. He looks cool.
Yeah, he looks
badass.
really good.
That looks badass. Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, that's just badass.
Yeah, he looks cool.
I'd love to see a Batman versus Deathstroke movie. That'd be
That's
so
what
cool.
that's what was supposed to happen.
Oh man,
That's what it was supposed to be with Ben Affleck.
Priest wrote a story.
Why
Excuse
is every
me.
dude in a mask?
This is-
It was.
And this is the setup.
Like, all right, if you had a patch in your eye and you could only see through one eye, you would not be able to shoot a gun or do things very well. Your depth perception would be horrible.
He's a super soldier.
Mm-hmm.
But the mask looks
Even then.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a carbon fiber eye patch too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true. So he doesn't get shot in the eye again.
Fool
It's like
me once.
Yeah.
Shame on.
I don't want to lose my other eye, so I won't protect that. But I'll protect the eye that's not there anymore. That's
Yeah, that'd be a cool movie. I'd watch that.
What's this? Wait a minute. What happened?
Hard cut.
Why are we in Terminator universe?
Terminator Salvation.
You'll find out.
I hear that they kind of look a little too much like bugs.
Well, it's
Oh,
supposed to be multiple
this is
races.
future
I think.
Batman. Okay,
Yeah.
future goggles Batman. Oh, this dust. I got these goggles, but I'm not gonna wear them.
Doesn't have any money, man. He's got to do with what he's got.
It's true. So it's just like setting up another movie that they're never gonna make.
Yeah, kind of. It's a really cool scene, though.
That's cool. He's got the mohawk.
Yeah. You know, she's crazy. I get that she's crazy, but she's still pretty hot.
I know you like the crazy chicks.
Yeah.
I do.
He likes the one that could kill him.
Yeah, you know, if you get a banger, just make sure you're wearing like one of those chainmail mitts.
I was just thinking that one of those knife-proof gloves.
Yeah.
And I got to make sure she hasn't eaten anything in 4 or 5 hours. That way I don't wake up with a really nasty surprise.
I think this is all new footage, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like they shot this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's all new stuff.
Shoot the Joker, kill him for Christ's sake. It's been 70 years, brother. Kill him already. I'm lost. I don't know what's going on now. He's a little more like Heath Ledger there.
Yeah.
This kind of looks like a fanfic. Oh, like he's got all the little law enforcement badges on him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe one of them's Gordon.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
So Superman's the baddie. He makes an extra arm to carry his briefcase.
Gotta go to work.
Oh no, Batman had another dream. We're all fucked.
It's all linked to the vision that he had before in Batman v Superman.
Right.
The vision that Cyborg had, and that's
the
what's supposed to
DC's
happen in
The
the
Flash.
sequel. Technically, it's they come here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they made the sequel. They made it into a cartoon. The cartoon where Doomsday actually destroys like a bit of the world and they can't stop him. That was actually, from what I heard, the original ideas for the sequel to this.
so was Shazam, right?
No, the one where Doomsday actually, it's a recent one.
I mean, Darkseid.
Is it Darkseid?
How the hell could Doomsday?
He beats
Becomes
the
the
Justice
Justice
League.
League.
He beats the Justice League and he turns Cyborg into like a supercomputer and Batman into like one of his heralds, and then at the end it's totally depressing.
It's Justice, isn't it? Justice League Dark
It could be it,
Apocalypse.
Yeah,
Apocalypse. That's it.
that from what I read and I heard, that's actually the main idea in some of the script, the sequel to this. It was the idea for that. So if you wanted to see the ideas for the sequel they had, it's in that cartoon. So it makes sense now watching this. Because I watched it, I was like, oh, okay.
To answer what Chris said, cleaning my bed a lot. I have had some crazy ex-girlfriends, and I have some bad taste in ladies. So I can
Like your
definitely
wife.
see that happening.
Like
Except
your
for my
wife.
wife. My wife's all right. She's not nuts. That's why I married her, because she's the only chick that I've ever met that isn't insane. I would have loved to see a movie totally just Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, you guys should watch that movie. You guys should watch that movie after this, because it actually feeds off of this movie pretty good. Now that I've watched this film, that cartoon actually gets better.
DC does have some really good cartoon movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty solid.
Yeah, we should tap into the animated verse for a couple.
Yeah.
A couple of really good ones. All right, boys. We made it.
There you go.
Is it over?
Record-setting
4 hours.
watch-along stream.
Jeez.
You can stretch out. You can use the bathroom.
I've been
whatever
using
you
the
got.
bathroom this whole time.
I'm sure you have passion.
Just sitting on the toilet watching,
Yes,
on the
like I
phone.
said, anybody who watches this later, thank you. Please feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe. We'll be back here maybe next week, maybe the week after. We'll gotta get a more regular schedule, but with work and everything, it's just a little tough. But we'll keep doing these because they're fun. And like I said, we always take suggestions, so anybody can feel free to leave them in the comments section. You can feel free to tag us on Twitter, and we'll take any suggestions you guys have. But now we're gonna sign off. Sim, where can they find you, brother?
After all this time, just find us anywhere. It's Simon Sympathy Inksler on any social media. Go back to us on the adverse.
There you go. Beacon.
You can find me on Twitter at the number 7 Legions Beacon, on YouTube at Michael Beacon, where you can watch the 7 Legions audio drama or listen to it. You can find me on Minds and Parlor at Michael Beacon, and go to 7legions.com to learn more about the 7 Legions universe and back the book.
Mark.
You can follow me on Twitter at Mark Makes Comics with an X, and you can follow me on Minds at MF Comics. Back Grave Robbers on Indiegogo. We're pretty close to our next stretch goal, so push us over that $6,500 line.
Passion.
You can find me at on Twitter at Passion 4 Drawing, and I'm working on Grave Robbers and a bunch of other stuff. If you're even watching the stream 4 hours in,
Yeah.
so go there. I appreciate it if you would.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Edwin Aces. Please, like I said, like and subscribe to this channel. You can find me on my pro wrestling channel, Indy Wrestling Aces. We're over 6,000 subs. We'll be doing a giveaway stream next Saturday, the 27th, 10:15 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out. You can win some cool stuff. Hanging out for an hour. Start promoting that. But yeah, and as always, please back the Ace, which is live on Indiegogo. It's got 11 days left before it goes in demand. Right now, we have a couple of exclusive posters you can get, but they're only good for the next 11 days. Once it goes in demand, I'm taking down a lot of the tiers, so it's going to be a lot more streamlined for in demand. So now your chance to get the good stuff. I have links to everything or in the description, so you can go check out everybody's cool projects. Thank you to everybody who tried to hang out with us for this 4-hour marathon. Chris, Pops Van Zandt, a couple other people. Let's see if I can track them down real quick.
Phil Diaz dropped.
He dropped
Phil
in, didn't stay
Diaz.
too long though.
No, Xavier. Thank you guys. This is fun, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Later.
Take it easy, guys.
Booyah.